How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Oh my goodness, boys. Today I tried to go on, oh God. Why is it so, like, blown out? But also, why is it so, like, frame droppy? Is it something I did? Oh, hold on. Oh. Hi, how's it going? I'm still pale as a ghost, nothing changes there, but at least it's no longer weirdly frame droppy. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream. Today we got even more 5v5 1v1 duels on the day for the EU team. Boys, hope all of you are having a wonderful, beautiful evening. We got ourselves more duels on the horizon. I'm still trying to get set up with this PC and trying to figure it out. I was like, okay, well, I could probably get a stream up and running that quickly. Everything is so much faster from the processing side on the YouTube end. I don't know if that affects it at all, but like the video creation and rendering is real quick, ridiculously quick. And I was trying to set everything up, although some things are slower, like Photoshop. I got the new version of GIMP, which is what I use for Photoshop, and like the whole layout for it is very different for Windows 11 than it was for 10. So I'm having to like figure out how to. I'm having to relearn how to do it because they're real like, oh, you want you to use shortcuts, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll start learning all these shortcuts. And I'm usually just like, I already have a system of how I do it, and it's very, very quick how I do it. But having to relearn things, man, I feel old. You know what I mean? Like if you ever given your parents like trying to figure out how to use a phone or a brand new PC or whatever, and they've just been out of the loop for quite a bit with tech or whatever, it's that kind of feeling. But I'm pulling myself in those shoes, and I'm just like, man, it's gonna take me a second before I can really get everything back up to speed. How you boys all doing? Shadow Dragon, my man, finally got the YouTube channel subscriber on PC, and I'm in the membership, my guy. Thank you so much. Can we get a shout out in chat? Hashtag alerts. My alerts, are they working? Are the alerts working, or do I have to have this on? Is that what I gotta do? I don't know. Maybe? Oh, I don't know where my alerts are. They were there yesterday. I swear to God, they were there the other day. All right, well, hopefully, now it should play. Maybe?
It's a momentous occasion. We got a bunch of priests and a paladin.
Okay.
It is literally the holy...
Oh, my man, thank you so much. Shout out.
Baby, are you kidding me?
Boys. Oh, my goodness, my guy.
That's how you
oh
do it.
My goodness, thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you. I was thinking for a second, where are my alerts? I knew they were gonna supposedly work. Supposedly they were gonna be working. Thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you, my man. Alrighty, boys. Today we got EU 5v5 1v1 duels. Hopefully we'll have some groups available right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna go and peep some over in the LFG. Base HP before pre-bear bomb. What are you doing to increase your health, by the way? Fair GG. I like that name. Oh my god, hold on. They've recently removed a bunch of PTRs from BNet. Or is it just me? They removed Shadowlands Dragonflight beta, and they removed one of the classic PTRs. BNet. That's weird. I wonder if that means something. Huh. Okay, I guess we'll find out. Boys, tonight we got ourselves more 5v5 1v1 duels. As I said, over on the team. This time EU. Let me try to see if I can get the game capturing properly. Why is it going to be in EU Dalaran? Is there EU Wormus Accord? Oh no, that's not EU. Okay, hold on. I didn't do EU. Now we'll do EU. Hold on a second. Let me listen for EU real quick. And we'll list some groups so we'll get the boys in here and everything. Here we go. Hopefully this will work properly. Alrighty. Got spectator at the ready. Everything beautiful. Alright, boys. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, boys. Oh my goodness. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I am. Oh god. I shouldn't have any add-ons on this thing, should I? Yeah, on this guy. Wait, we'll do this. On this guy, we'll disable everything, just to make sure we got nothing in between me and the game. I need to scroll UI down. Beautiful. Alrighty. We're good to go. Let me list the group up, boys. And we got us some 5V5 1v1s in here. We're gonna be doing them in Raids of Legacy as per usual. I listed a multi-core 5V5 1v1 Duels. Here we go. Alright. Now hopefully we're back and ready for everything normal, boys. Hopefully everything's back to normal, man. It's been a little bit of time, as I said, learning how to work with the new PC and everything. Man, doing 25k DPS pure ST is a holy priest in a +12. I gotta play with it some more. Have you noticed if people are playing the Holy Nova build anymore, by the way, Jake? Because I felt like that just did so much more damage than going for like the Shadow Fiend build. It felt like Shadow Fiend was effective at like single target, but to make Shadow Fiend work, you really have to be slamming smites and mind blasts and all these other things. You know? Let's see if we get some boys in here. Hey, what's up, Alex? Hey, doing, man? Hope you having a good one. Yes, we are. Yep. Started a group up now. Of course. Let me go through all the regular boys in here and see if I can get myself some more whispers. AJ, does he want to join in? He's actually in Vault. Now, I don't remember which one of you guys that are on Classic that would want to join in. They want to join in the duels over on the EU. Like Atherman, I know he's in Classic. I know he's just chilling while Classic. As well, I could also ask them as well. I think I'll do that, but I'll need to probably be network to get everybody else. I'm playing Holy Nut Disc. I'm just fair point. I thought you were in the know with the Holy as well as Disc, but I think I maybe assumed it. Does Broton want to join in by chance? Hey, Broton, wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels this evening? Let's see if I can get my whisper. Because I'm gonna end up copying the same thing to people anyway. Let's get this guy in here. Does Alex, okay, I was gonna say, do I invite you or do you have a second group available? I wasn't sure what was going on. But there it is. Now, completely out of the loop when it comes to a priest. Okay, fair enough. I just had no idea. Had no clue. What'd you bomb him for? You hit him for 460,000 damage. Not even a crit. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. So Brochon can't join in. That's all good though. Grain, is he around by chance? Maybe? I gotta... Yo, okay. Maybe I should do it like this. Hey now, what's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Let me see if I can get these boys. Hey, Concra. Would you be interested in doing 5V5 1v1 Duels? Kreiser, my man. Duels? Is he pushing? Is he playing the second Warlock, man? Calvin. Where'd Calvin come from? What the hell? Huh? Danny, does Danny want to join in? Hey, Danny. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels? Kreiser said later, maybe. Okay, friend. Okay. Send him some hearts his way. Hey, DVG. Wanna join Duels this evening? Watching at the minute doing some plus of friends. All good, friend. All good. Threes. All Gucci, friend. All Gucci. Yo, people queued threes. I guess it is like what, the end of the season, so if people are gonna do the last 3-minute pushes, that would be the time to do it, yeah. Ah, man. Well, hopefully we'll get ourselves a group here. Frisky? Does he want to join? Hawaii? Does he want to join in by chance? Hawaii. Pride. Listen up? I think I ask Hawaiian every single week, like whether he wants to join in or not. Every single week. Let me see if Kalahari wants to join in. Hey, Kala, wanna join? Kala, wanna join duels after raid? What's up, Alex? How you doing, my guy? Making a group right now? Wait. Hey, Dal, I'm making a group right now. We making a group? Wait, a second one? Is it a second group forming, or what are we talking about here? Because you're in my group right now, unless you're going to be dipping and then making a second one, which works for me too. Talking to friends? Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah, we'll get some groups in here. What's up, Boxy? My guy, hope you have a good one. Is your camera quality improved? I swear it has. So, I don't know if that's true or not, Christers. I basically set up OBS on the new PC and I haven't touched the camera at all. I don't know if it's improved. It is the same camera. It hasn't changed at all and I haven't messed with the settings whatsoever. So I have no idea. If it did, I'd be surprised. All good. A good friend. Hey, Oli. Hey, Holy. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 DUELS this evening? Forming a group. I don't think he was on earlier, was he? That or maybe skipped him out completely. Does Chris want to join? Hey, Perks. Wanna join Duels this evening? I even asked Cracker if he want to join tonight, but he said he's pushing some threes. But I told him, hey, if you want to take a break from threes and just jump into some duels, we're always gonna have a spot for you. He's like, all right, cool. So we'll see if we will see him this evening. But I wouldn't count on it. Hey, cool doc. Oh, wanna join this evening? Who else could I get in here? Again, there's a lot of people in Classic, but I don't know if they're EU Classic or if they're NA Classic. And the only way I could really find out is by going BNet or whatever. 5V5 1v1s. Like we always post. RBGs, all good. Playing RBGs? Alright, sounds good. Do whatever. Q&Ts. Yo, I feel like at this point I can't tell if it's like I'm starting to think everybody here Q2s, 3s. I'm just like, what? Everybody's pushing arenas now? I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but I'm wondering how many people are just like, I really don't want to do maybe in 2 or 3 games. Okay, friend. I wonder how many people are just trying to be nice and just like, oh, I'm doing arenas. Cat's on fire. I gotta go. I wonder how many people are just like, just don't want to be rude and just like, yo, if they just be like, nah, I'm good, fam. I'm good for the night. I'd rather get something like that, honestly. Lindrome in Robodrome. That's what a name, actually. Luso? Let's see if he wants to join. Join 5V5 1v1 DUELS after that tempo. Unless you're pushing keys, which I totally understand that as well. Pushing keys right now is kind of like the play. Seething Shore? Michael? Naz? I haven't seen Naz in a while. Huh. Actually, when I look at Babina, there's actually a lot of people on this evening, huh? A lot of people on. I would have sent you, but he literally can't play right now. He actually ran out of a sub. Poor guy. Poor guy. Does Sajiro wants to join by chance? Hey, Scotty. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 DUELS after that arena? How many people do we have in this group actually? Because we got at least 2 invites. We need 1 more for this group, and we'll still need to make a second group, so I'm just gonna keep whispering. If you guys know any friends that want to join in the 5v5 1v1 DUELS by chance, more than welcome to ask, by the way. Heroic Raza Geth at 37% wipe. Okay, well, I guess hopefully Kalahari gets their kill, man. Is there not many people? Okay, let's see who else we're gonna be getting here. Tasty? Tasty's probably pushing though, but we could see if maybe Tasty want to join in. I swear her face is so much clearer, like HD quality with depth. Really? Well, hopefully you get to see all my imperfections really close to clusters. You know what I mean? Yeah, I haven't touched my camera at all though. At all. Proxy. Duels tonight? I think Carter is surprised that I'm asking him because I usually don't ask him. Hey, Shy, wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels this evening? Human Paladin? Wait, why is Stassi playing Human Pally? Bro, what is going on? Hey, Tasty, wanna get into some of these 5V5 1v1 Duels this evening after these arenas. Let's see if Tasty wants to join the Taste of the Paladin. I mean, I guess it makes sense with how strong Paladins are. Everybody would want to at least play one. Although they recently got nerfed. How do you guys feel about the Paladin nerfs? Do you feel any better? Hey, Dal, I wanted to thank you for discovering your channel at the end of BFA. You helped me out so much. Haha, thank you. Thank you so much, Justice, for coming by, man. I appreciate you popping in. I appreciate you, my man. I'm glad the videos you enjoyed them or whatnot. This is the first time you ask? Really? Try to bother. Carter's like, yo, you never ask him. Just like, I try to just go through like the regular homies first and try really not to bother people. Later, Sham Red and choose after the nerfs still seems fine. Yeah, I imagine they're not trying to like kill off Red or any of these other classes. They're just trying to bring him down a little bit as people are pushing for the season, right? Just take him down a notch, but only just barely enough just to get him into a what is it? Just to get him into like that acceptable range or whatever. So this could still got one more to go. So we need one more for EU. Oh, but that doesn't work, does it? Yeah, because I think it's because of my map to my camera. I thought I mapped the. Let's see. Who else can I get in here? Actually, we could sort of look at the classic boys, see if we can get some of them in there as well. This bit's hard to beat now. Are they really? I guess like what compared to like being able to one-shot him before, because they didn't really touch. No, they did touch this priest this week, didn't they? They gave him a little bit less mana and a little bit more shielding healing. So, actually, okay, I'm surprised because I played some solos the other day, and I felt like every single run that had disc priest, the disc priest was always dead. Like they went 0-6 every single time. The Reds are doing 3s and 2s. These guys just entered the the Reds. Oh, dude, come on, man. 35% shield buff. Yeah, it's much harder to beat them on mana. I mean, I've ran into a couple of solos last night. I just went for like a big spree of solo queues back to back. Every game with a holy priest, or not holy, disc priest, lost. There's one that won. But it's because the rest of Shaman was controlling. The rest of Shaman controlled a couple of early games. He's one of those guys that kind of runs out in the middle, doesn't run away, and tries to see if he can juke cast if he gets a trip. He's kind of just like sits there. But he's a Valkyrie Shaman, so I don't really know if it's like, I don't know, maybe like new to solos and tries to take her PvE skills into solos or whatever. I don't really understand it. But he kind of like runs out in the open and sits out there. Like, doesn't try to run his side, doesn't try to kite, doesn't try to do any of those things. That's the only time where this priest beat the 6-0 versus that rest of Shaman. But that guy at some point, like, he lost like 3 games, and then he threw every other game. It was like, Lordaeron, he went to a little cubby where, you know, at the start of the entrance room, you can go to the left-hand side where the candles are, you can jump on the platform. He just jumps there and walks in a direction, just keeps walking the corner. So, he played 3 games, couldn't win, and then he threw 3 games just by not playing at all. It was actually super annoying. Like, it was frustrating. Because it's frustrating for the enemy team that has that, but also I got him twice in a row where he did that, so it's just like, oh my god. it was super lame. I'm hoping a bunch of people like, because you can technically report them for like game sabotage. So I wonder if they like what kind of like a punishment they give. Like maybe like, okay, let's give it like a 3-day break. Yeah, just chill, do whatever, get back after a bit, or maybe like stop him from queuing solos for a bit. Because I feel like that's a menace right there. You know what I mean? But every other game afterwards, anytime there was a disc race in any of the other games after, with people that were actually playing, every disc race 0-6, back to back, every single time. I don't know what it is. Maybe just disc race are like, oh, maybe now the spec is so much easier, so much better to play, whatever. And they think like, oh, it's gonna be really, really easy. Just underestimate it a little bit. Could be one of those things, honestly. But I have no idea. Let me see if I can check that for the regular boys. Can I do like Europe? No, I can't like segment your builds into like EU NA. Okay. Let me see who is. Because I don't remember who's EU, who's NA. How do I check? Americans. Okay, so when it says different game region. Yeah. Okay, so that'll work. Can I somehow pull this up somewhere? Because ASUS apparently is EU. Hey, ASUS, wanna join 5V5 1V1 DUELS this evening? Because we gotta still form a first group and hopefully form a second group if at all possible. But we'll see. General Vezax? Okay, so he's raiding. I don't know if he'll be able to join in. Fist ruined to the stupid strong dub. Yeah, they did nerf it a little bit, but I wonder if it's any weaker. I want to lower the music a bit to loud to your voice. Oh, it is real loud. Yeah, might be. Yeah, sorry about that, boys. I had no idea. Oh my god. Yeah, I had. Wish somebody told me that earlier. Yeah, that's unwatchable. I'm sorry about that, boys. Alright, who else can I get in here? Anto's in, but he's doing some arenas. What about Azrael? God, I wish I had like an easy way of doing this. Can I like pop out beat friends list? I can. Okay, so if I put friends list over here, because I just need to double check if they're NA or EU. Okay, so that's gonna be Eminem's. Is he EU? Is he EU or is he NA? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Some of these things say different region, but I don't remember which one. It doesn't say region though. Okay, so I might not be able to do it like that. I might actually have to have Battle.net app because that's the only way I can really tell. I just can't tell who's which region right now at all. I can't tell. So Americas. Okay, so that'll work out, kind of. Oh, thank God I could hear you. Yeah, what's up, William? How you doing, man? Hope you have a good one. Wait, Ansel, what's up, Brisk? How you doing, fam? Hope you have a good one. Try to get some 5V5 groups together, boys. If you guys want to join us, we have a group listed over in the LFG Raids Legacy. If you guys want to join up for 5V5 1v1s, we got only a couple more of these to go before patch 10.1, man. Azrael. Azrael is EU. I think. Hey, Azrael. Want to join us for 5V5 1v1 duels this evening? If only we could get my man Krager in here. Krager pops in. Probably easily scrape together 5 boys in. We got basically almost a 5-man group here. We'll see. Does Atha want to join in, or is Atha doing classic stuff? Hey Atha. Wanna come by? Wanna come join duels? Put us in arena and we'll roll to see who goes number first, who goes last. Is it PTR duels? I mean, we could join PvP, might have dropped like candy. PTR, so originally the plan was to go and do these on live. Originally the plan was to go and do these on live. However, if we could get together 10 people to go on PTR, we could probably host some duels on PTR. I'm not against that whatsoever. The plan was originally to go and do these on live. over on the EU to give EU a proper chance to play the game. Please nerf Red Paladin down. How am I gonna nerf Red Paladin, Paula? How am I gonna go and nerf Red Paladin? I mean, I could maybe like put up a tweet at Warcraft does be like, please nerf Red Paladin. Paula, answer it. Kage presents Warriors. I would love to see Krager, but he said he was queuing some arenas tonight. I told him that if he wants to take a break in between, I can do live on the PTR sadly. We're doing these on live EU at TM. We're doing these on live EU at the moment though. I think PTR might be able to get more, not see everyone geared up PvP on EU. So there are gear vendors over on PTR to make sure that everybody's on even footing. Like you could get everybody conquest sets. But I guess like what? To see not everyone might be geared out for PvP on EU. It's all good. You can get easy gear over on the PTR. What's the worst? Melee roll. Paladins are melee pure caster at the moment. Something has gone wrong. They do have a lot of range to them. Like to be honest, they have they are melee, but they have a lot of range behind their abilities. Let me see what else can I get in here. Belly? I think I've asked Belly. Oh no, I have not. Hey Belly, wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels this evening? See if Belly's... Is Belly NA or is Belly EU? It's hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. It says here Belly's EU. Blah blah though is NA, which works. Roton, I asked. What else can I get? BSKS. Does he want to join by chance? Hey, BSKS. It was a 5v5 duel thing. I'd rather not watch Warlocks to shut people so far PTR, to be honest. Is that what's going on right now? Blizzard doesn't want to give pals mobility, so they give them spell range. I mean, that's one way of doing it, yeah? That's one way of doing it, just to give them a little bit extra range through other means. Sure, BSKS want to join it. Let's go, boys. Okay, so we got a couple more boys to make this group one. Lock it up. Okay. We'll need to make a second group very, very quickly, though. But we'll need to make a second one if at all we can. So we are gonna need a couple more bodies in here, boys. Definitely gonna need a couple more bodies in here. Is Fame EU? I don't remember. Fame. Dragonflight is NA, DVG is that's Fame is EU. Okay, let me ask. Hey Fame, wanna join 5v1 Duels, friend? Azrael? I'm on Zeppelin now, moving over to the city. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. We're doing these on DF. Not classic. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay. He said I want Zap right now, moving to the city, then he'll jump on. I thought he was trying to join me, fly to me to like in classic Warcraft or something. Oh my god, I'm in. Okay, let's get BSKS in here. We'll need one more after BSKS, and we'll need to put a second group together. That's all we'll need, and then we'll be good to go. Let's see. Let's even get champions in here, boys. Trying to make. No, we'll do that. I'm gonna get you. Cool. I'm gonna take great. Oh yeah. All right. Who else have I gotten? Also, if you guys have any friends that want to join in the 5v1 Duels, that would help me out tremendously when putting groups together. Frisky, I think I asked Frisky before, right? I think I've already. Frisky, I did ask him. Yeah. What did he say? He didn't respond back to me actually. Unfortunate. Hawaiian, I think I asked him. Kalari, I asked. Cardinal, I asked. Prager, Zenokodon. Budako, I believe I asked as well. Limp and Liam, does he want to join by chance? Let me see. Is he on AU? Oh my god, the whole double checking that I gotta do. He's on EU. The whole double checking that I gotta do to make sure you boys are EU or NA. I want to see a Warrior versus Paladin. My Warrior versus Paladin. Dal Slam versus Paladin. I mean, I could probably compete against the Paladin like M+, but not a duel. The Warrior does not have any gear, to be honest. Does you mean like someone else's? Colorful Spells and Pure Lore of Summoning. Watch the warlocks and paladins. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Except for the demons, they are like Wrathguards in particular are ridiculously good. Limp and Liam. I joined Dalaran groups, really fun. I appreciate you, Alex, for asking me. I appreciate you for asking me. Until a hot minute come, or I can try to come, but I'm hella undergeared. All good, friend. These are just for fun anyway. Azrael, I have a friend coming too. Awesome. So we had, who do we have? Deeps joined. So we got Avis, or we got Deeps leaving, which is unfortunate. But we'll be able to get Az, I think, in here. A good friend. But we got Az here joining with a buddy. So that's gonna be this group filled, and we'll need to make a second group very, very quickly, and then we should be good to go. Well, I was gonna ask, did I ask Lindrone by chance? Lindrone, did I ask Lindrone? Hold on. That's got a friend. All right, cool. So with Azrael, Az's friend may have to join a different group. In a different phase. Cool. At least we can host, so we're good to go. Could join my Fury Warrior? Yeah, Freak of Fury, more than welcome to my guy. Classic initialize taking forever. All good, friend. All good. All good, friend. No worries. I keep closing and opening this thing, and I keep forgetting where I was. Luso. I think I asked Luso, right? I think I did. Who else was it that I was gonna ask? Michael? Hey, Michael. Let's see if Michael wants to join. Naz, I think I asked him already, right? Naz X. Have I? Trying to see if I can. I don't think I have. I hope I didn't ask him a second time or whatever. Oh no, that is new. Never asked him. Okay, cool. Frequency. Oh, Freak. Have you always been EU? I know who Freak is. Hold on. I know who Freak is. Hold on a second. Why am I voice cracking? Freak, I know who you are. I actually seen your videos before. Yeah, I think aren't you NA though? Hold on, isn't Freak NA? Because this is hosted on EU today. Tomorrow is NA. That might be a problem though. Could take a bit to update regional personnel. I'll go Belly. Don't worry about it, my guy. Don't worry about it, my man. I'm just trying to see if we can scrape some groups together. So this group. Yeah, I'm an A. Yeah, that's not gonna work out then. I know who you are though, but yeah. Oh man. What's up, Crushing? I know my guy. I'm good, my man. Alright, so this group, for the group 1, still needs one more. We'll still need to form a second group, but hopefully we'll be able to do that fairly quickly. What range do you get this season? Currently 1685, trying to get it charted before the reset. Recently I pushed some solos that got 2400. I feel like I'm really late to the party though. Awesome, man, so happy you see my vids. Hell yeah, dude. I think I ran into you before in a BG on an alt. And I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna get charged and smashed. I was just like, oh no, dude. Yeah, Freak is a really good Fury Warrior. Do you play Fury like as a main, or do you like play Warrior in general? Or are you like a Fury only kind of guy? Because if you're Fury only, that's pretty cool. But I pegged you as a Fury only kind of guy. That's very impressive. I don't know, it feels like I'm late to the party with people getting like 3k score in solos and all that. You know what I mean? Like it's in the MMR inflation, I mean, you could really feel it. Fury only? Hell yeah, I like that. Music Alexicus, that's the boy. That's the one. That's him. If you're on the chat, yeah. But if you guys want to join us up on EU, we do have a group listed over in the LFG. One group almost full. Need you make a second go in? Hell yeah. You guys know exactly who this is now. It's like, oh, that? Oh, yeah. I know exactly who that is. Hell yeah. Jason never got back to me, I don't think. Has he? I really can't tell like which of these BNet messages are active, which ones are not active. Yeah, no, Tasty never got back to me. I'm actually really sad about it. Tasty can ignore me. Kinda sad. Let me see if Open wants to join. See if one's joined in. Proxy, I think I asked Proxy before, really? Or have I not? No, Proxy I did. Let's see. Shy, I think I asked Shy, and I believe I asked all these other boys. Trickster. Is Trickster NA or is he EU? I don't remember. Hold on, Trickster. Trickster is NA. Zikari, and that's the last one. Yeah, I think we went through everybody, boys. Tried so hard to get someone. I appreciate it, Alex. I appreciate you trying to get a group together, man. I really, really do appreciate you. Did Atha message me back either? I thought I saw him here. Oh no, Atha just, okay, cool. I'm ready? Alright, cool. I got you invited, and with me, unless someone wants to join, because Azrael got a friend who wants to join in. But Azrael may have to put your friend in the other group, potentially. That or, I'll have to take one of the boys in this group. Our friend too? Yeah. Yeah, I can get both of you. I can keep you both on the same team. Or split you guys up. Whatever you want to do. Does it matter if Alliance or Horde group? It's all cross-faction. Yeah, all the groups are cross-faction, my guy. You good to go. You good, you good, you good. We can do the same first round? Yeah, sounds good to me. I would need to grab, like, I kind of want to keep Nalix over on this team. But Igor or Savage, I might need to take one of you guys over to the other team. How do I invite both of you, actually? Can I invite you both of you? Party's full. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, here we go. Invite. Koopa. Oh, Koopa. I do remember Koopa. Okay. I do remember Koopa, actually. And if you suggest a friend, I can get him in. The Savage or Avius. I might need to grab one of you boys over to the other team. Or Nalix. One of those two. Keep Savage? Okay, okay, okay. That works. So Miko, I guess, is his friend, yeah? Okay, okay. Okay. Forming second group. Then we good to go. We'll do this. We'll make Koopa. I think we'll make Koopa lead just because I have him out in reality. Bear beam. Second group for me, boys. Alright, second one is up. We need a couple more, boys. Not feeling PvP tonight. Been enjoying PvP as an enjoying lately. after the nerfs. After the nerfs, the nerf paladin just by two hairs. That's like, PvP is not enjoyable lately. I feel you though. Honestly, it's about that time for like second season, dude. It's about that time. All good. We will have one swap over. Let's have Nalix. Yo, Nalix, if you can swap over to my group, that could work out, yeah? It's not about Naruto and charge PvP in like 3 weeks. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay. So if Atha hasn't played PvP in like 3 weeks, honestly, I think it might be a good idea for Atha to get a break and just play some classic, man. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Here we go. So we got Nalix in here. And that should be 5 for the Team Koopa. And we should be good to go. I think. That work? Here we go. So now we need 4 more for the second team, and we should hopefully be good to go. Who have I not asked? Who have I not pestered at all? I've pestered Akos about this. I did. Okay. Animes is NA, I believe. Anto? Did I pester Anto about it? Because then Anto is queuing. I feel like I probably did pester him already. I don't think I did. Huh. Roton, I did pester him. Look at that, I have a bunch of general windows. What's up, my guy? Hope you have a good one. Any few words I'm rooting for you? I think Nalix maybe will play Fury. I don't know. He plays other Arms of Fury. Usually either or. If we can get Cracker in here, I'm sure we'll see some Fury Warrior action tonight as well. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to search the back of my mind. Like, who did I bother or who didn't I bother this evening? The deflation 2s and 3s. That's up to you, Atho. It's up to you, my guy. I appreciate you hanging out here either way, though. The Geo motor? I like that. I like that. Oh, man. Did I ask Belly? I think I asked Belly, right? Or maybe with Belly we can get only like, what, 3 more afterwards and we should be good to go. Damn it, I haven't looked into a hot minute. I could try to come, but a hell in the gear. I mean, it's up to you. Rooting for all fellow warriors? Hell yeah. We do need, boys, if you guys got anyone they want to invite to the 5v5 1v1 Duels. To help fill up the second group, we do need like 4 more bodies. So if you guys got any friends that want to join in, that are interested in joining some 5v5 1v1 Duels this evening, let them know, man. Let them know. I'm trying to double check, triple check all my whispers. I think I whispered literally everybody. It feels like there's everybody's online, everybody's on. More people than usual on EU, by the way. I think with like the season almost ending. But yeah. Little it takes to see the therapy and the million pets. True, but at least they nerfed the main big pet. That's true, Atham. That's true, that's true. Hell yeah, engine. So if with him and maybe if Belly wants to join in, let me actually see. So let's say Belly. You in? Just for fun. So with Belly, we'll be able to get in, what is it, 2 people in the group? With Belly will be 3, and then we just need 2 more and we'll be good to go. And we'll probably, what we'll do is we'll host the groups that we've have there. And we'll just hold on to those groups and just spam queue you guys as much as we can. Yeah? Yo, Belly's in. Alright, 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. And we'll get ourselves some groups on their way. 2 more and we'll get some groups. Damn, it's so unsexy troll. I do like the way that looks, actually. When you look at it. I do like... I'm loving what you did with the shoulders, by the way. How you have, like, the Tuskar bone, the bone on the right-hand side. That actually looks sick as hell. Are you outlawing this thing? Are you gonna be doing this as outlaw? No way, my man. No way. Wait, did any get back to me, by the way? Danny Ganker. Playing 3s. Okay, okay. So he's chilling. Dragonflight is NA. I could ask Mbani, but I usually try not to pester Mbani best I can. Just let him do his 2s, 3s, whatever he's doing. But maybe I should. Maybe I should pester him. Maybe I should. Callum, did I ever come back to me? Callum. Callum. I don't... No, Callum, I did hit him up. Yeah, he never got back to me. That's unfortunate. Kodako, I think I also did hit him up about it. Lindrone? Did I get Lindrome? But any team left to join? If Mbani in my team let him join? Oh yeah. No, I mean, I could ask him, be like, yo, you want to join some duels? See what he says. Lindrone, have I pestered Lindrone about it? Lindrone. I don't think I did. Did I? I'm not seeing him on the list, so let me see if I can ask Lindrone, see what he says. Yo, Lindrone, wanna join some 5V5 1v1 duels after that arena friend? No, never busted about it. How do I play? Like, if you want to join him, I haven't played the retail for like 3-5 weeks. How do I play? So let me go through this. I mean, the talents are perfect. Yeah, talents are pretty good. I like what you're doing with this. The way you play is you cheap shot, or roll the good buff, do some damage, stun, then reset until infinity as a rogue. Or some people have also have added an extra bonus tip. If you really want to get some rogue PvP done, you swap to assassination. But that's basically more or less like, yeah, I mean, as outlaw, it's basically similar rotations PvE and PvP, just with a lot of more crowd control. And don't be afraid to use your cooldowns. That's really about it, my guy. That's really about it. You're good. Have I asked Michael? I think I did ask Michael, right? Lux is on a name. Demon. Oh, okay, so we got Unomas in here. Hold on. With this, we need one more after this. If this guy joins in, Unomas boys, one more. Respect to Retribution Rogue. True. Atho, would you want to come back in last second? My guy, one more spot is open. Hold on. Where's Atho? Because I know he's like... last spot available, Atho. If you want to fill it. Just in case. No Warlock tonight. Probably because the version we play PvP's Rangers live and now upgrading it doesn't increase some more people looking for guys and games. Isn't that a good thing? Oh man. Is Atha gonna be one of those guys that's like, man, rating, you should need rating to upgrade PvP gear. I don't know. I want to see if we can get Atha on these, but I don't think he's gonna. When you got one more spot open, boys. Hold on. Did I just ask him Bonnie? Let me ask Zikari. Hey, Zikari. One more spot open for 5v1 duels. Let me know if you are interested. Uno mas, boys. One more spot. That's all we need. One more. I'm gonna skip that song. It's not a bad song, but I'm gonna skip it. Here we go. Man. Who else? Who else logged in recently that I can pester? Yo, did we just ask him Bonnie? Chat, did we just ask him Bonnie? Did we just absolutely be annoying to him Bonnie and be like, yo, duels tonight? Because I feel like I've only been able to really invite him once, because every other time I'm like, oh, I want to invite him Bonnie. But he's probably doing his own thing, so I don't want to bother him or whatever. I'm like that with Soul as well. Soulscape is another guy trying not to bother. And Tickle. Yeah? Go for it. I mean, worst to worst, it says, nah, I'm busy. So I guess that'll be the worst of it, yeah? Conqueror. Did I ask Conqueror? I think I asked Conqueror. Did I ask Conqueror? Dipson. Did I ask Dipson? Hold on, is Dipson? Or bother Dipson about this? Dipson. I don't think I've asked Dipson. Let me ask Dipson. I've asked him. Hey, Dipson. Wanna hit him with that 5v5 1v1 duels? Yeah, Dipson didn't ask him at all. Hey, Bonnie. My man. My love. My muse. Wanna join 5v5 1v1 duels? We got one spot active. Avail. This is what Carter says. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me ask him, Bonnie. See what he says. I told him, I wrote him, hey, I'm Bonnie, my man, my muse. Want to join 5V5 Duels? We've got a spot available. All good if you just want to chill, do your arenas. Just in case. You know what I mean? Have I asked Kuraka? I think I did, right? And Liam Banwell, that's Banana Raccoon. I won't be able to, I don't think he plays. Does Ludwig play EU or is he NA? Ludwig. Oh, Ludwig is EU actually. Hey, Ludwig. Wait, somebody whisper me? Nope. Hey, Ludwig. Zakari says no. But hopefully we can maybe get Zakari in here at some point in the future. You need one more, boys. Una mas, and we got 2 groups available. One more, and we have full groups available. Actually, I wonder if anybody from, like... Is anybody outside of Durance that was just, like, join in the duels? Maybe if they're, like, super new at duels, just have them go first, right? Just have them go first to 1v1 people. Is that what you do, Chad? Is that what we do? We might just have to do that. On Argent Dawn, no one is a Durtar. Yeah, I guess on Argent Dawn, that's true. That's true. I feel like I should have made this character not on Argent Dawn, though, man. I definitely should have made it like on a actual, like, proper PvP round, because when you turn on War Mode on Argent Dawn, you don't really get one. Whoa. Level 62 Warrior? I would love to have Kaldorag join in, but 62, man, I don't think it's gonna work 5v5 duels. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you regardless, though. I know you salt. Is he NA? Oh, he is in North America. Oh, it actually says region right now. Has it always says region? For like the boys are on the, Oh, it does say region. Warlord? Classic? Hold on. Addons, I think, is NA, right? No, it doesn't actually say if they're what region they are. Gotta go alone force and invite this paladin so his ass. Bella? Maybe let him join in, maybe? What is BM 100 getting nerfed? They're not even top tier. That is a good question, actually. I had a lot of people ask me that. Why is BM 100 getting a nerf? But I have no idea, honestly. I have no clue. Honestly, got no clue. Orca Man, I like that. From Athema to an Orca Man. I like that. Was the minimum model to join? I don't really have a minimum model level. Anybody and everybody can join in, honestly. Yeah, I never really set any kind of restrictions. The idea that I have behind the duels is let everybody play. The more fresh blood, the merrier. So I don't really have a minimum bottom level Igor. If you got like a max level character that's like at least an honor gear, like you're more than welcome to participate. The only reason I suggest at least an honor gear is because some of these boys are super geared. There's a good chance, unless you have gear yourself, it's not gonna be a fun time. That's all. Dipson I asked. Gym owner I asked. I don't think I got a response though. No. Ghosted. And Krager is still doing his 3s, I believe. Did I ask Luso? Yeah, it's Luso, right? Did I? I did. Okay, cool. No, I did. I thought I didn't for some reason. To be below survival, so their overpowered bow is weaker than the mighty spear. Easy. Good evening, by the way. What's up, Felipe? Head over, man. Hope you're having a good, my guy. We're looking for a +1 for 5v5 duels, and then we should be good to go. Hopefully we get a +1 in here, yeah? That makes no sense. It is a little bit sad that they got nerfed, but to have BM below survival, that is weird too. You know, that is weird to think about. That is kind of weird. kind of unusual. Did I ask Holy Pyre? I never got back to me. Unfortunate. Boys, you still need uno mas. If you guys know somebody that want to join in by chance, by the way, feel free to let them know, man. Feel free to let them know. Wait, Aurors? Hey, up for a round, guys? What's up, my guy? Welcome, welcome. Yo. Okay, group is set up. We actually got a group together. Koopa. Group ready? Because we got a group. We're good to go. Actually got one. Nalex lead and Azure, right? It is Azure. What's the name? We're checking. Okay, cool. I got you. All right, cool. Okay, we queuing. Let's go do one of the more fun arenas. We'll do invite spectator match. Azrael and I Nalex. 5 Blades Edge to start off with. Let's do good old Blades Edge to start off with, boys. We got Audacity up and running. Feels like I haven't used Audacity on this new PC yet. Oh god, it's so big. It's so big. Okay, now that'll work. Beautiful. Chat, first 5V5 1v1 duel over on the EU side of things with the new PC and all that stuff. Anybody and everybody is welcome. I have no idea if we have way too many of each class or playstyle or groups, but at least we got some together. One left, we're only 4. Oh, who left? We got the warrior in, demons in. Who left? Hi guys, what about DKPVP? What's up, Dime? How you doing, my man? Oh, on Holding, by the way, got buffed up recently. You know, Monkeys by 10 by number BM. They didn't know BM, but I don't know. Like, I think maybe they're just trying to make sure the rep value's at the top of that single target. Damage this, maybe, Felipe. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I like so much in your clips, man. Yeah, what's up, Eager? Hi, my man. Glad you enjoy him. Engine, odds on for it, but hopefully we can get him in there. We'll just run it in anyway, and I'll help you guys form and make sure it's a 5-man after this one. How does that sound, yeah? Alrighty. Switch. We got ourselves team 1 together with Avius over on the Frost Mage, Koopa on the Owl the Rogue, Miko as Affliction Warlock. We got ourselves the Savage gonna be first up as a Red Valley, since they've recently gotten nerfed with Roar's gonna be up first, trying to see if he can crack through his defenses. Big Blaystone with a Spear of the Bad Savage, trying to see if he can potentially just heal through the damage taken. Is gonna go for a bit of a war. Some so far has been able to utilize defenses in order to survive. Ross is gonna get hit with a Hodge for just a second, does go for the trick and parry up and running with a dive by the sword, and Savage is trying to see if he can peel away from him for just a second. Blessing of Protection used really early on as he's trying to see if he can maybe cheese out Roz together with the immunity as well as the wings damage. All those things combined together. My god, I gotta switch back to the mix. It's gonna be a stun onto Savage. Roz not in a great spot. Does go for a little bit of a heal. Is it gonna be enough? Potentially the charges back in. Maybe has something for this. Hodge to follow. Does he survive it? Needs a defensive victory, but the Savage is gonna be able to take him down. At that point, if you just had maybe like, I have no idea what you would use to survive there. Maybe defensive stance, battle master stricken just to give yourself a little bit of a health buffer to work with. Potentially, Demon gonna be up next, charging in towards the Savage. Try to see if he can maybe set up some demons as the Paladin. Looking to do back up out of there. Did use Blessing of Protection versus the Warrior. So she still has a bubble for Demon, which is going to work out because he can immune the mix of magic and physical damage getting sent at his way. Demon try to see if he can back up out of there. Big Axe Toss, cast a circle. Does he get himself a proper pet? No, instead actually walks out of cast a circle. May want to stay in that one completely, actually. Savage going in for the Wake Up Ashes. Doesn't quite clip any of the Demon's Mortal Coil getting sent in, as Demon does have himself the Dark Pact in order to give himself a little bit extra health to work with, or at least maybe a little bit of a buffer. Sending out Demon Dog is going to be passive damage over Savage. And recently the Felgar pet got a bit of a nerf, didn't it? Especially if you're playing that, you either play what? The choice of, I'm trying to remember it, Guillotine or... Is it Immutable Hatred? I think it's Immutable Hatred. The damage of the Legion Strike than he does against a singular target. It's going to be a lot less strong, but it still does quite a bit of damage. The sustained damage is still quite high for the File Guard. They're going to be a big wake of actions for the Savage. Doesn't go for the interrupt onto the Tyrant summon. That's going to be Demon backing up inside the arena. It's going to go for a full Tyrant. Going to be File Guard and Tyrant fully empowered, ready to go. Does Savage play defensive or offensive? Looks like he's going to go fully defensive. Try to see if he can light us at the Tyrant. Shield of Edits and the ready is going to have the shield popping off in just a second. Try to see if he can hold on to the bubble as best as he can as the Demon's trying to see if he can swing it around the corner. The Tyrant does end up just going for a walk-in simulator versus the Paladin instead. There's a full Dark Practice at the ready for Demon. Savage got himself wings at the ready. Demon, does he have more recoil? Going to be a fear to follow right after. Does going to be a bubble out of Savage. Trying to see if he can maybe slam down damage on the Demon. Is going to go for a port. Porting back to his room. Just trying to see if he can get away from the Paladin as best as humanly possible. Holding on to Trinket. Does have a wall. Is going to be the gateway used up. And Savage right now does not have any more immunities. Maybe has himself wall at the ready. Shield of It is not coming back up for a while. Full Sun onto Demon. Does himself every defensive wall as well as Dark Pack. And a Trinket getting used up. Axe toss onto the Savage. I think someone's up a... Oh, look like a secondary pet, but it's going to be a Violent instead. Savage trying to see if he can go for a bit of a war step. Demon trying to see if he can play it very, very defensive. So it looks like Savage may have been able to really turn it around onto the Warlock little by little. Demon, not a lot left right now. All he can do is summon more demons to his side. Big Wake of Ashes does have himself a port. Needs a Mortal Coil or something. Anything does get a Mortal Coil last second. Check out on Savage. Axe house to follow. Does he take him down? Does he just turn it around on him right now? Has himself the Obelisk and everything. Shield of It up for Savage. Hodge with another axe toss onto the Paladin. Has him some wings back up and available. Shield of It is popping off. That's going to be maybe enough damage. Blind to all these pets. Savage just needs one more global. And there it goes. I was thinking for a second, like, you should be going down here anytime soon, right? Nox trying to go for a bit of war stop, but it is very hard. Does himself the double charges to catch up to Savage, who has himself a wall at the ready. Leap by the Warrior is going to be a spear together with Bladestorm. Nothing Savage can do unless he got himself a big defensive that or a ton of healing. Big execute by Nox at the very, very end. With Avia is going to be up next with Frostball. So Alex got himself a defensive stance off the bat. It's going to be Ring of Fire as well as a Frozen Orb. Now it's going to take a lot of instant cast damage right now. Parry up just so you can take up this damage. It's going to be a Stormbolt as a Glacial is trying to come out for Avias. Has himself a Nova with an Ice Nova to follow. Good spike. Almost committed. Almost got that freezing Flurry Shatter combo. Bladestorm by Nalix got himself battle stance fully. Just trying to see if he can take down the Mage. And it's going to go for Impending Victory just to get himself a little bit of health. Even though the Mage is inside of the Ice Bucket, Impending Victory is still going to heal you as long as you can connect with someone. I think not get parried. Mad damage on Avias trying to go for all the time, but honestly, not much you can really do there. Igor is going to be up next. Got himself full gentleman's attire. I like it. Got himself the hat and everything. Going to be Alex. Not a lot of defenses left unless he got himself maybe a mobility or anything else. He might be in a bit of trouble. Does have a disarm for the DK for just a second. At least able to counter a little bit of his burst damage. But it's going to be Nox with no help whatsoever. And Igor does end up slamming him down with an Obliterate to follow. As he got himself pet summoned up. Just completely expunged it within the same second. I'm going to look at you catch up a little bit of health. As Belly going to be last one left as a Fury Warrior versus a Frosty DK who just used a lot of cooldowns. Just spent a lot of their cooldowns just to get himself a little bit of damage versus Nox. But also try to see if he can tank up all that damage as well. Belly walking into a DK who doesn't have much life. He does have a blind, but it's going to be in the Belly. Break it out of it with a quick trick and just to eliminate him very, very quickly. Koopa up next as an out rogue versus Belly. No more trinket for the Warrior, so it's going to be kind of in a precarious position. But you are playing an Orc Warrior, so at least the CC that you're taking from the stuns is a little bit less effective until patch 10.1, where I believe that's like not going to be a thing anymore, isn't it? Are they removing it entirely? I think they're maybe removing it entirely. Going to be a full kit shot onto Belly. This Koopa try to see if he can blast past his defenses. It's going to be a Stormbolt by the Fury Warrior. Trick it out of the road. Could potentially be an evasion right here. Might not be a bad idea. Trying to go for ambushes back to back. Able to pierce past defenses of Belly with those ambushes as well as the Find Weakness buff. Leaping away, but the charges let him reconnect. Adam surprise charge of Electric. Couch last second with advantage to follow. I am actually very surprised you were able to charge him. I'm surprised the game was able to find your pathing. Normally you would have to leap after the guy. But the game was like, oh no, there's a ramp. You're good to go. Huh. Belly is searching for the rogue. Does he have second wind? If he's got second wind, then he should be able to make a full recovery. Because the rogue shouldn't be able to... Is that second wind? No, I don't think you have proper second wind. Second wind may actually be pretty good next time around. Koopa does end up sitting down, catching up on that mage foot as soon as he can. Ready to go with a slice of dice. Belly, I think, may have picked up the eyes. He's going to be able to charge in. The rogue shot him past him with a stormbolt to follow. Does Belly himself a proper big go. Going to be big damage out of that Odin's Fury. As Koopa does pop an evasion, got himself plenty of defense. It's going to be Belly. Kind of limited on what he can really do until another stun is up for Koopa. Does end up getting a stun. Ambushes back to back. Does he end up taking him out? Pistol shot does end up running through the guy right after. Well done, well done. All right, first duel of the day. Let's get ourselves another group going, boys, yeah? Uno nomás, maybe? How do we do? Who got the most kills there? Nalix as well as the Savage, dude. Bally's, even after the nerf, that still has a lot of healing, by the way. That still has a ton of defense. That is incredible. Alrighty, yo, Nalix or Azrael, let me know if your group still got 5 or if you're missing one. And I can hop in and help you guys form some groups together. But yeah, let me know if you guys need more bodies. That's from Bella. Want to join by chance? Is that gear? Why not? Why not? Koopa Mog is really nice. Yeah, I like it a lot too. Look really good. Everything seems to be DC'd. We could. What's this? I guess we could swap him out. Is he your friend, Evius, or is it the? Or did you bring someone else with you? I forget. Your character PV when? Flame it. Ask Flame to join. That could work out. Need me to join? Oh, no idea who Evius is? Okay. Because with me. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one you brought with you, Koopa. Or Flambella, we could get Flambella in too. Honestly. To help form groups. Or you listed. Let me see if Nax is listing his group in LFG or not. Or if he needs my help putting a group together. Potentially. Okay, so that's saving the right spot. Good. Good. I'll list it only one more. Okay, cool. So group hopefully should be listed. And it looks like Koopa also listed the group. I can join. Invite me. I can help list. Yeah, trust me, invite Koopa. I can help list you. Probably have the highest skill ceiling, yeah. Hey guys, can you describe me what spec is the hardest for PvP? Is it true that sub is one of the hardest? It used to be. Definitely used to be around Mr. Pandaria days. Nowadays, sub is still one of those specs that is a little bit more like... I won't say... It's not super as complicated as it used to be. Not nearly as complicated as it used to be. Like back in Mr. Pandaria and even Cataclysm days, I felt like there was a lot going on. There was a lot of buffs and debuffs to maintain, a lot of little things to set up, and resource management was super important. Nowadays, I think it's down to just like managing your resources, making sure that you can pull some energy. But your goes are a lot easier to put together. You don't really have nearly as much of like a setup. You have a good proper go as a sub rogue nowadays. Let me see if I can join in. I can help list. We do that. So we need uno mas for either group, boys. Uno mas for either group. I wish Outlaw was like old combat. I like the spec more in Wrath. I do want to play the Wrath version of combat at some point. I wish I should have spent more time with it when there was a beta for Wrath. Yeah, pass me lead. Pass me lead. Lead. Any cues? Yeah. Got a group? Yo, delist. Here we go. Let me get my boy Chrysler on these. Let me get my boy Chrysler on these. Oh, we're good. Yo, Nalix? I got this one here. Hell yeah. I'm gonna pass Koopa back lead. I got you, Koopa. Alright, good. We're gonna get this group up and running again. Hell yeah. So we'll do Black Rook Hold, because I like Black Rook Hold. Awesome. 5-man ready to go on each team. Hell yeah. I think I actually scuffed up the recording of the last arena, by the way, or that last duel. Now let me know if I need to requeue. You may need to remove LFG. Leave LFG if you haven't. I'm into requeue. If I do into requeue, we'll queue like Nagrand or something. Or we'll do Dalaran Sewers. I want to do Dalaran Sewers, Black Recall, Blade's Edge, Lower Duran, all these other arenas. Requeue, we could do that. We could do that. Okay, Dalaran Sewers. We'll do that one. Hell yeah. I think Feral and Affliction Warlock are harder. To a degree, I imagine so, yes. I do feel like a Feral Druid, for example, is easier for PvP than it is for PvE. I feel like Feral Druid in PvP, you have that natural ebb and flow of where you put up bleeds, where you go for energy regen, where you go for a little bit of healing, so you have uptime and downtime, which fits PvP perfectly. And then you have stuff like, what's this? And then you have stuff like PvE, where it's all about constantly spamming out as much damage as humanly possible, right? But there, resource management becomes a lot more interesting because you gotta maximize resources during your uptime and then find other ways to supplement your damage during the downtime, which is a lot more important because Feral Druid damage generally in single target is not like just miles ahead. Your bleeds don't do all the damage in the world, where in PvP, bleeds are actually quite a good portion of your damage output, and you're more rewarded for being able to bleed multiple players. So you're probably gonna DC, bro. Try to see if you can get back in, Belly. It still might give you a queue. I would check the LFG just to see if there's a queue available. There we go. You're good. You're good. I had a good feeling about it. Alrighty. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 together with Demon over on that team as a Demolology. We got ourselves Alex over on the Arms Warrior. Belly is a Fury Warrior with Roz. Also is yet another Arms, and Droog is gonna go as an Enhancement Shamancement. We got ourselves Christ Man making a return for the end of 10:07. We got ourselves Koopa first up and running. Gonna be Miko. I like your mount. In the back, we got ourselves Savage checking out the mount. Or rather, just checking out the Mog of Igor. As Igor popping off of here. Gonna be Koopa opening up onto Belly. A bit of a rematch between the two as Belly's gonna go for a bit of enrage regeneration into a Stormbolt. Check it for Koopa. Trying to get those ambushes up and running, but got that hit concealed pistol just to go for a bit of a blunderbuss action on the side whenever his main weapon is disarmed, unable to ambush towards Belly, and Belly trying to see if he can get himself a much better angle. The pillar of water streaming down from the pipes down the middle, kind of blocking his line of sight. Got a Fury onto Koopa. He's gonna go for mad damage with an Odin's Fury, big blaster, and Koopa got a bit of a bleed on him. But can Belly supplement all the damage towards that bleed? Koopa does get to go for a little bit of a self-heal. Belly no longer with a trinket, trying to see if he can back up out of the wall. Koopa got defenses, and Belly definitely needs to make sure he got second wind for these duels in case if he wants to get himself any kind of recovery. Because as long as the rogue isn't constantly on ya, that second wind could let you catch back up and full heal. Sap around the corner by Koopa. Belly is not running second wind. So for him, finding a moment where to maybe get a trinket out of Koopa, or maybe get an eyes so he doesn't get stunned by Koopa, that or maybe leap onto Koopa's location might be worth, honestly. Might be better. Like we take it as much as possible? Or like we take it as much as possible? Yeah, good, my guy. You good, Paul. Koopa tried to see if he could find a better angle with his Belly. Does end up going for a Shadow Step, Shadow Strike double. Not Shadow Strike, a double ambush procs, pistol shot Raptor, big dance available, trying to play off of the kidney shot into a cheap shot Raptor. I think might have actually cheap shotted while the kidney was active, so that was maybe a bit of a misplay, a slight little misplay. Belly trying to see if he can get himself a better angle versus, I just found the wrong person, versus Koopa. He's in an execute range. If only the rogue had some sort of an execute, that actually might have been able to take him down there. Does end up catching up a little bit of healing. Defenses are coming back very soon. Belly's definitely gonna have to be proactive with those stuns though. Definitely needs to be proactive with his stuns. He's gonna try to see if he can move right over towards Belly. And it's going to be pistol shots taken down. And Koopa does end up firing, squatting the guy down. With Raw's going to be up next. Doesn't go for the gouge. Is going to be able to Zerker Rage out of that one. Warbreaker to fall off the Stormbolt. Trying to see if he can maximize the damage. That is an Arms Warrior. As an evasion comes out from Koopa, the Arms Warrior cancels the Blaze Storm. Trying to see if he can overpower past Koopa's defenses. Definitely needs a procs of overpower as soon as possible. As Koopa trying to see if he can strip some damage into Raw's little by little. Blasting him out with those ambushes and pistols. Disarm as a Fear comes out, which is perfect for Koopa. He does deny Raw's any kind of damage for a little bit here. Does go for a disarm to Koopa with a blind to follow chicken right after. Koopa is going to go for a bit of advantage. Has some bleeds on him. but he's trying to see if he can back up out of there. Is going to get caught out in the open. Leap by the Warrior. Koopa does go for the Warlock Helston to give himself a little bit of a breather. Kid shot into Roz as he did end up catching up a lot of healing. Koopa trying to see if he can just go for a quick shiv round the bend. Does he get to it? He goes for a trinket. Tried to maybe go for a shiv and round the bend. Did not trust that trinket to hold strong versus Roz at all. But he did the very best he could. Try to see if he can back up out of the grappling out. And so far been able to match up to this Warrior back to back. Let his spam Stormbolt WTF. That's a fortune belly. Yeah. Did he evasion your Stormbolt maybe? Or was it just like he kidneyed it before he Stormbolted? Is that what it was? Gonna be a hype get picked up by Roz to find the rogue. Is gonna be able to crack through his defenses, but a disarm is gonna be after Koopa able to get himself a little bit of damage versus the Warrior. Got himself a bit of a killing spree in case the Warrior goes counter aggressive. It's gonna go for that Stormbolt. Blaze Storm, Mad Choppers. Koopa may be in a lot of trouble. This is gonna go for a grapple hook. Try to step around the corner, trying to see if he can avoid him. Oh my god! How are you still alive? Trying to see if he can juke out the Warrior. I think it was maybe hoping the Warrior would go for a leap or something, anything. But the Warrior's just trying to see if he can get a couple of swings through the boxes. Koopa doing his very best to avoid the guy. Can he potentially do it? Trying to see if he can get away from the guy. He's getting hit by autos. He can maybe auto him back. Getting a shot to follow. Does end up blocking him down. Dance right after. It's going to give him a little bit more health to work with that Student Darkness. But he decided, you know what? I'm just going to go for a little bit of a hit. But mostly focusing on one aspect. Just try to see if he can escape the Warrior. Gouge off that Stormbolt. It's going to Zerkers out of it. I think that's about all best you could have done. Wait, no. That is still available. Does try to step past him. Probably has a bleed on him, right? Sipping up? No bleed. I am very surprised you got no bleed on ya. I am very surprised you have 0 bleeds. And Roz may have to go for another set of eyes. No eyes are available, actually. So for Koopa, this at least gives him an opportunity to come back, maybe. I don't know if he's got... He's definitely going to have to play for that evasion. He's going to have to play for the trinket. He's going to, I think, have to maximize damage versus Roz and just keep trucking through it. Sap? I don't know if he's got a Zerkers, maybe Zerkers Blade Storm. No, at the end? Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to look back at the belly. I need to look back at it. Stormbolt by the Warrior onto Koopa. Koopa may be in a lot of trouble. Does go for the evasion, which is perfect for him. Got himself a little bit of defense to follow. Roz going for that fear, just to try to see if he can avoid that evasion from Koopa. This is going to go for that sharpened blades. Get a shot by Koopa to turn it around. Roz does have a chicken. Continues to back-to-back ambush. Procs up for Koopa. Big pistol shots up. Follow. It's going to be disarm for disarm. Koopa may still be able to. Does he have any pistol shot procs? Because if he's got pistol shot procs, and at least between the eyes, you can at least maybe get some damage, even though while disarm. Koopa trying to see if he can get himself a proper reset. Roz is going to get himself that second wind healing. I feel like what Koopa may need to do is he may need to get a lot more aggressive. Because Roz, every time he does get out of combat for an extended period of time, that second wind heals him up to full. So Koopa, what he may have to do is he may have to constantly keep Roz at a distance and just pistol shot him to chip away his health to make sure that second wind never gets to activate. If he can do that, I think he may end up getting himself a victory here. But means he will need to go for pistol shots and then keep a range away from Roz as best as possible. Gouge off of the charge. Does Koopa have a trinket, potentially? Is going to go for a vanish instead, actually. He definitely will have to change his strategy. He needs to always keep Roz somewhere in line of sight. Always pistol shot it if he wants to deny him any kind of healing. Definitely gonna have to do that. Ambush opener. Does he himself get a shot Stormbolt before he can really get to? As Roz gets to give himself a little bit of damage. Blaze Storm to follow after. Does Koopa have any more defenses? Feint with a big grapple. It's gonna be Roz canceled. Leaping in. Get a shot to follow. Maybe trinket. No trinket. Does give Koopa an opportunity to maybe get some damage. Able to punch right through Roz's armor into a quick disarm right after. Roz trying to see if he can stay on top of Koopa as best as possible. As Koopa goes in for a quick shiv. Roz looking to catch up a little bit of health. But as long as you keep pistol shotting Roz and as long as you keep doing damage to him some way, somehow. It looks like he's doing a little bit of that pillar action. Literally auto-attacking the pillar just to make sure that Roz is taking some damage into his health bar at all times. Some of Mr. Rogue trying to kind of run. It is Outlaw Rogues, that's one of the advantages though. It's like they don't really have a lot of damage, but they do have a lot of mobility. To be fair. Evasion up for Koopa. Potentially maybe can make a big play off of this. Into a kill spree after. Roz trying to see if he can puncture right through that evasion. Does have so a big sharpened blade. Maybe enough damage. Koopa does get hit with a mortar strike. Not enough to take him down. Definitely needs to keep Roz in combat. As the blind comes out, there goes the second window. That is super unfortunate. He is going to be able to catch up a lot of healing. Try to go for an ambush. Get a shot to follow. Maybe big damage. Koopa's at this point. You've got to... I don't really know what you can do as an Outlaw Rogue at this point. Oh my goodness. At this point, because it's like, now he's going to heal him to full though, but it's terrible. And this catch, he has his Zerk range for that. And Sap, Koopa's trying to see if he can bail out of it, but Whirlwind is going to get him out in the open. That is rough, man. That is rough. But as an Outlaw Rogue, I feel like the only way you could really be an Arms Warrior, you got to get them low health before they can get you low health. Every time they go for damage, you got to get counter aggressive with it, and then you just got to keep them always in combat with a pistol shot and kite them. That's about all I could think of. Kreisbad trying to see if he can set up a big old gateway so he can get himself prepped and ready for Roz, hitting him with a Succubus CC immediately, and it's going to go triple portal opener. That first Chasm portal didn't even get anything, didn't even break him out of that CC either. Stun right after his Infernal joins in. Kreisbad is just burning through the board with conflagrations back to back, just blasting him out. Does he have any more insta-casts? Trying to see if he can catch up to Roz, as long as he has kind of doubt on the guy, and he can't heal with that Infernal. Definitely not going to be able to let him heal at all. But he got that line of sight, trying to hug the platform as best he can. Chaos Bolt around the corner. Roz doesn't reflect the last second. He's able to at least reduce some of the damage taken. I don't think he was able to reflect the Chaos Bolt back at Kreisbad though. Another Conflagrate, one more Conflagrate, crossing no health, does go for a bit of heal off of that Succubus. But Kreisbad got himself so much range. Yet every Conflag, every one of these Conflagrations just burns a portion of the man's health into immediate Succubus CC onto Drug right after him. Hitting him with the Chaos Bolt. Fear, Chaos Bolt almost got it off, but it's going to be a trick out of Drug trying to go for a bit of like last over subscribes, but his ghost wolves are joining in. It's going to be a big I'm actually surprised. He dropped down a totem, static totem, but Kreisbad was able to port it. Maybe use soul burn port just to make sure he's immune to any kind of movement effects, because otherwise I should have poured you, it should have booked you back in, shouldn't have? I feel like they should have booked you back in. Succubus CC onto Drug, using those Succubus crack controls, almost like a stun, throw per stun with a double cancel to follow. Drug is under great spot. Oh my god! That is so much damage within a few seconds. My goodness, the Kreisbad trying to see if he can slow down Nalx immediately. Gonna be immediate charge by the Warrior leaping in. Succubus CC is gonna force the trick out if it does end up trapping Kreisbad in place. He can't really walk towards the gate or anything. Taking a lot of damage, trying to see if he can break out of that one. He took a ton of damage though from this one. Wall doesn't have much left. Got himself a reflect, execute for Nalx, trying to see if he can end the fear to follow. Kreisbad has nothing left whatsoever. Oh my goodness. That is so much damage out of these boys. With Nalx charging in towards the Savage. Gotta be immediate shield of enemies as a wall comes out for Nalx. Got himself that parry into a Hodge as well as a Starbolt. Gotta be a wall for Savage. Why? Oh my goodness. Nalx got himself reflect. I don't really know what he could affect with Savage. Savage needs to catch up whatever health he can. But at this high dampening, I don't really know what you could do. Nalx looking to back up out of this as best as he can. Defensive stance up, but he's got nothing left. Oh, Hammer's just gonna come in and take it about with Demon. Last one left over for the team 2. Savage walking into this one with all immunity, so actually he might be okay, but already used a lot of his cooldowns for the Warrior. It's just gonna get slammed down by the Tyrant as well as the Felguard. All these pets are definitely gonna force a defensive out of you. Use a Lay on Hands. I think he just secured his death. I think he just guaranteed that he's gonna lose this duel. Lay on Hands definitely was not the play. My goodness. That is a lot. Mika gonna be up next, dropping down the gate. I love how these duels got like so upbeat. As soon as he got into a little bit of dampener. Gonna be immediate interrupt onto Demon. This is gonna be a Fear with AUA. He's gonna set up a Mika Soul Rod right after his Demon. Doesn't really have. Actually, he's running out of defense a little by little. So is Mika though, actually. For some reason, I thought Demon was down on defensives. I guess I expected for a Warlock to burn everything against a Paladin, but he did actually get like a really cheesy win, didn't he? Yeah, Miko does have a bunch of dots on the Demon, but Miko may not be in a great spot trying to go for Drain. Is it going to be enough to get himself a little bit of heals? But a Mortal Call from Demon should keep him alive. Does Miko have a Mortal Call of their own? They need something, anything Drain? Oh, but it isn't happening. It's barely doing anything to you. And Igor, last one left, walking Demon fully cooled down and ready to go. Everything is available for this man. From AMS to IBF, from C to Shining Sea, from every single cooldown, every offensive and defensive available. Big obliterate, Demon getting yoinked back in like a yo-yo and slammed down with a quick strike of a blade. My goodness. That was fast at the very end. That was incredibly quick. Let's get us another one going, boys, yeah? Let's take these same teams and then we go with Omas. Yo, Nalx, as well as Koopa, let me know if your teams are ready. Let me know if 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 ready. Because I'm ready to go again, boys. You got a spot? Check in right now. Wait. You got a 5-man? Or looking to join? Wait, Frisky said he's got a 5-man ready. Huh? To the left? We do have a spots. We do have... Really? You next. Frisky apparently got a group. Okay, post in LFG. Frisky made a second group. If you them, then get your group. Alright, so Azrael is ready. Frisky apparently got a 5-man. I had no idea. Groups are going to be listed in LFG, by the way, boys. So let's go Azrael and Frisky. 5. Let's do Blackrock Hold, because I haven't got to do Blackrock Hold at all. Because failed. Is Frisky on? Frisky's online. Is Koopa lead? Koopa is lead. Is he lead? You lead? You lead? Just ask him Frisky real quick if he is... No, wait, wrong one, wrong one. Yeah, worthless. MT. Hit it with MT. Might be. Okay, let's try to see if we can get it back up and running here. Wait, now it's also got a group full? Okay, hold on. Frisky. Let's try to see if we can get Frisky in here. And we'll get Nox as well. Okay, Nox, I'll get your group next. Drove him login in 1 minute. Okay, I'll do this. I'll get Azrael and Nalix real quick then. Oh, ready. Okay, works out. Alright, okay. Invite me, Zika. Yeah, if you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. Groups are listed in LFG. We have a pin in the top of the chat. God, I can't move this arm at all, man. Oh, I messed up this arm really bad. I don't know what I did, but it's been really difficult to move it recently. Left arm in particular. I don't know what it is. But at the top of the chat, you should see a Kren posted a how to join the duels groups, where the groups will be and all that stuff. But yeah, they'll usually be listed in LFG Raids Legacy. We do it in Raids Legacy just so like people can join in for cross faction. We also don't want to put it in RBGs because then we're gonna have people that don't realize it's an RBG or whatever. You know what I mean? Wait, what is that hunter's name? The second hunter besides Frisky. What is that? How am I gonna? I can't call him like I like to give everybody like simple names like Tro, Zill, you know, like Frisk, Bo, you know. But what am I call it? Tard? I feel like that would be pretty bad. I feel like it would be pretty bad if I did that, you know. Oh my god, Twitch. We got ourselves quite a bit over for the team. Want to go with Coop as an out of the work. Actual assassination work this time. Miko's Affliction. Savage gonna be first up versus Chiro. The Monk is trying to see if he can go for a big Zoed. Serenity combo to Savage. Oh, Savage immediately popping a bubble. Doesn't even want to find out if it's gonna be enough damage. And Tro immediately gonna go for a board. Trying to see if he can bail out of there. It's gonna go for the big Jinx versus the Paladin. Did the Paladin go counter aggressive? He did. So Tro doesn't even want to fight you. He's gonna get the hell out of dodge as soon as he can. Got himself a full ring of peace to follow Tro. Back it up out of there, trying to see if he can find himself a better survivability angle. A Savage trying to see if he can maybe build up for damage. Does not have a stun, I don't think. Does he have a stun? No, I thought he could already use the stun, but Tro is going to go for a bit of a reflect. It's going to be a final wreck. I think did not connect properly. Mr. Fury does get interrupted with a War Stop, which is perfect for Savage. Got himself a Shield of Vengeance. Tro may want to break that Shield of Vengeance, honestly. May not be a bad idea. Try to see if he can get himself a little bit of healing. At least try to see if he can play a little bit more safe against the Paladin. Because monks, if you get caught in a stun and you don't really got anything defensive on you, you could go down in a single go. Gonna be tricky out of Savage really early on. Blessing of Protection. Does Tro have an out of this one? He just needs to find a way to survive it. Look at that range hammer from the Paladin. He got his finisher from a mile away. He can just keep chasing him Tro without ever needing to be near the guy. Forward Brood to tank up, trying to make himself extra sturdy. Gonna be Savage with wings of his own. Doesn't man have survivability right now? Tro with yet another defensive fist of fury. Doesn't take him down right there. Looks like Tro's gonna back up out of there. Not really feeling they're able to break past the Paladin's defenses. That watching the hell just dip to like 1 with a battle message streak it, make my heart sink for a second. I was gonna say like, you just die. Oh, stun to follow does not have an out, but maybe can get himself a defensive potentially. I think maybe Savage has him in cap last second. Shro does get himself a little bit more healing. This monk is doing everything he can to survive. Does he get to though? Does this man get to survive this encounter 2 minutes into the duel? Backing up away from the Savage as soon as he can. Savage trying to find himself a much better angle versus the guy. This massive crystal, this boulder of a paladin. Trying to see if he can find a good angle versus choice. He got himself Zuen, potentially big go. Savage does have himself a Lay on Hands. That's about the only mention he's got. Garbage to follow, so you can't even counter affected. Actually, Lay on Hands getting used up, but a Blessing of Protection might not be, or Shield of Vengeance may not be a shield, but actually your curse in the long run, especially if you can pop it with a Karma, might actually be able to reverse quite a lot of damage. Back to Savage, take a lot of damage. Monk maybe able to turn around. Oh, quick touch of death. This is a pressure point in the back. Squeeze it. And squeeze the paladin for everything he's got left in him. My goodness, the back and forth between the two. The monk, one of the more mobile classes who just looking to escape the clutches of a paladin versus just the colossal might of the class is just absolutely incredible. Go in the kid shot for Koopa. Immediate death mark. Doesn't want to give Tro an opportunity to escape. Tro is going to take a lot of the bleed damage as well as the poisons. Definitely want to make sure he's cleansed himself of any poisons available. And Koopa needs to get back in there. As a rogue, you may want to play into death mark and like, okay, let me bleed him and just let him melt. They really limited how much of a melting power you have from a distance. Like, you should be aggressive with somebody. Kid the shot just trying to get to the Nitro me. Any kind of a reset is going to go for a quick, and then I'm taking him out. With Frisk going to be up next. Hit him with a Hunter's Mark as he's playing that Marksman Hunter. Wait, I think I remember Frisk. Isn't Frisk like the Legolas of Marksman for EU? Hold on a second. I may be having a bell rung in my head. That or it's, that or I'm hearing things. But I think Frisk may actually be one of the Marksmanship hunters that we feature on the channel that was doing some really nutty, cheesy things. That or I got him confused with another guy. Fritz does get himself a big defensive, big rapid fire to follow. Try to see if he can get himself survivability with Scoop Ice. He got himself that evasion. That's going to be Death Chakram breaking past that freezing trap as Fritz does go for a little bit of defensive here. May need some kind of a heal and may need some kind of a CC setup. Maybe a camo. Kidney shot has a trigger for it. Try to see if he can back away from Koopa, but I think it might not be able to do much. Did use a pet sack in the last second. And let's just call him Hunter number 2. Actually, I kind of like the look of him. Look at that. He got himself the full, like, Shadowlands legendary setup. The Sanctum Domination gear with a bow. Even though you're a survival hunter, what do you use those arrows for? Gonna be a big little shot? Maybe that's what he uses them for. Keeping his bolts instead of the arrows in there. Gonna be Cooper backing up out of the quick advantage as soon as he's taking a bit of damage from the hunter. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna call you, my guy. I don't know what to call you. Gonna be a good run for Cooper. Try to see if we can back past the hunter. Quick disarm to follow. Got himself a little bit of a death shock and freezing trap, but it's gonna break him yet again. Stun wise, smoke bomb is gonna be able to get in there. Maybe one more kill shot. Oh, he does end up taking down the rogue fairly quickly with Igor trying to go in. Immediately gonna be the hunter trying to go for a little bit of recovery. Where's your pet? Your pet is actually dead. That is playing dead. The hunter, can you somehow go for a feign death and maybe a camel? Because your pet is down for the count. Camo? Oh, but he's still diseased. He's still dotted up. He would have needed yet another manic bench in order to be able to remove all of that. Unless... Hold on. Unless... Disengage? Unless... Oh, almost got... I was about to say, like, maybe you could juke him out somehow. That may have given you an opportunity here. But Igor is not going to let you go anywhere. I don't like this man's gentlemanly... Like Frost DK attire, by the way. Zilv gonna be up next as a subtle to rogue. Immediate evasion, trying to make sure that he's walking into this duel as healthy as he humanly can be, or undeadly can be. Technically, gonna be immediate freeze by Igor. Actually, working versus undead. What an iconic duel, honestly. What an iconic faction versus faction duel, if I say so myself. Get a shot by the rogue, trying to see if he can turn around versus Igor. Got himself one more dance, but doesn't really have the damage right now. Doesn't really have the burst. Stunned by the DK, but it's going to be very, very hard. Immediate cloak of shadows as well as advantage by the rogue, trying to see if he can escape it. Igor does end up planting the death and decay exactly where the rogue was, though. But because of that cloak of shadows and the vanish, you do get yourself a proper escape. Eyes are available. Igor could potentially pick him up. Does not go for the eyes just yet. Sap comes out by the rogue. Igor is kind of limited what he can really do right now. The healing self-survivability is very, very limited. Kidney shot by the Rogue. Trying to see if he can maybe have himself a go from the dance. Big secret technique. And Igor, I think, might be going down right now. Unless he got himself a heal last second. 33% dampening. I don't really know what you can really do. Zelf trying to see if he can puncture past those defenses. Immediate disarm onto Igor. Eviscerates. Trying to see if he can give him a little bit of survivability. But it's going to be blind by the DK. Again, unless you got yourself a big death strike or some kind of a mad heal. There's not much you can do, and Zilv does end up taking him out. With Miko charging him, got himself a full gate, full ports available, walking into this one without a pet, so he's playing most likely the more a sacrifice. Didn't they kind of recently-ish nerf Warlocks? They did, didn't they? The nerf Grimoire. Did they not, chat? Somebody is gonna have to correct me. I do love the mount though, a blue Karashi battle tank. That thing is, I love how they're called battle tanks, by the way. I love that. It's so good. By the way, this man's Mog, as well as the mount, are absolutely fitting. Gonna be a cheap shot by the Rogue. Got himself fully dotted up, though. May not be in a great spot. The dots are melting past him. 39% dampening. Not really letting you heal right now with that second soothing wind. What's about the second one? Soothing Wind, Soothing Darkness, as well as the Crimson Vial. So it's very limited what you can really do in this situation. As Miko, as long as you have dots on the Rogue, you're going to be good. Literally trying to see if you can take the staff and poke Zil through the grace right now. Zil does have himself a cheat death. It's going to be proc, but a trinket. Oh, it does end up going down to the dots with Bo. Going to be up next. Last one left over on the team one as an Elemental Shamansman. Try to see if you can have himself play. Last week we saw a lot of Village Shamans actually, and the amount of damage they do is absolutely insane. Gonna be that Miko with the I think actually got himself a, is it pre-med? Predetermined? He got himself the CC immunity for a second, the interrupt immunity for a minute. Big dots on the bow with a wall, but it's still lots of damage on the bow. He's gonna get melted. Oh my goodness, Miko! Oh my goodness, I was just trying to figure out, what is it called? Precognition? I was trying to remember what precog was. But Koopa does kill 2, Miko slaying 2. We got a bunch of kills over on team 1, and only one that didn't get to play is my man Cries Bad. Let's get ourselves another going here, boys, yeah? Uno mas, uno mas, uno mas. We got ourselves Frisk, we got ourselves Nalix. Let me know whose team is ready, because I do want to get you boys back in here. Frisky, ready again. Do we do Frisky and Nalix now? And let Koopa's team take a breather? Ready? Because I do need to get Nalix in here. Still ready. Awesome. Let's get Frisky and Nalix really quick. And we'll get Koopa's team right after. How does that sound? Already? Okay. Try to find the queue. Wow, I think I missed it. Spectator match. Hi, Nalix. And Frisky. 5. What arena do we do? Lordaeron. Gonna do Nalix and Frisky quick. Then back to your team. 5-minute wait at most. 5-minute wait. It's about 5-minute wait. These games have been very, very quick. Very, very fast. Do 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 do. And I'm gonna go save the Duels audio real quick, because I don't remember which ones it saved, which ones it didn't save. Bum bum, bum 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 bum. Will is asking me if I want to do some PTR keys, and I'm like, sorry, gonna have to downwall you for a bit. The Twitch. I play sub when I see your playstyle when I change to outlet too. That was so fun, man. It is ridiculously cool. I do wish it had a little bit more support though. I do wish it had a little bit more love in it. But maybe one day. Asman coming back in. Oh my goodness, the boy left classic for just a second. Just joined with the squad. I appreciate you. Knox on that team as well. We got us Belly. Zeke gonna be first up as yet in the Paladin. We got us Droog over in the Hit Shaman. Immediate stun by who is it gonna be? Frisky. Marks and Shaman. Man, rapid fire damage. Aim shot to follow is gonna be a bubble out of Zika with an immediate turtle shell by Frisky. Immunity for immunity. Zico trying to see if he can find himself a better angle. It's going to be a biting shot to follow. Does have a trigger for it. Mad rapid fire for Frisky. Does Frisky have any more damage? Taking lots of hits. Going to be that survival of the fittest. 20% DR. Big rapid fire still. Zico not in a great spot either. Still could be going down either way though. Frisky just sees a couple more aim shots. Does get a steel trap onto Zico. Does he have a hand of freedom? Frisky just sees a couple more hits. Big aim shot. Maybe potentially Zico. Do you have survivability for this? Kill shot. Oh my god. The lay on hands. Saving the paladin, but still not out of the woods just yet. Another rapid fire, another kill shot. Do you have one more? Oh my god, that was the closest one between the marksman hunter and a retribution paladin. That couldn't have went anyone's direction, but that bubble and laying hands literally saved the man. Literally saved him. Gouge, kill shot. Zell trying to make sure Zico does not get to use blessing of protection at all. My goodness, that was insane. Oh, I was gonna say insane and intense at the same time, and just came out as gibberish. My goodness. That was well done. Chat, what was that? What's up next on Team 1? I think I'm still trying to figure out who's going to be next. As Zilva's out here. On Team 2, we got ourselves Stromy in the back, hanging out with the Hunter's pet. I just don't know what kind of a nickname do I give you. I give everybody a nickname. I don't think I can really give you a good one, although I like the way the Night Elves look. Can Nightborn get beards like this, please? That'd be fantastic. A bow is going to be available also on the team as well. Looks like Zeld is going to be up next versus Nalix. Nalix trying to see if he can get himself a little bit of a sharpened blade before any of this starts off. Immediate trinket as soon as an opener comes out for Zeld. Zeld with a trinket of his own. As is going to be an evasion. Does get hit into the spear. Still able to avoid the blade storm a little bit though. Battle stance available for the warrior. Trying to see if he can maximize the damage. Mad hits onto Zeld. And it's going to be a blind right after. Nothing he can really do about it. Zelv does have a bleed on him, but should be able to maybe go for a sap on Nalix. Nalix has a Zerker, and Zelv knows exactly that Zerker is not really going to let him easily reset. Kidney shot to follow right after. And Zelv at least able to get himself a little bit damage towards Nalix. Does not get the secondary shadowy rogues join in with that secret technique though. Disarm for disarm. Nax, as long as he gets himself a charge. Ooh, shadow stab by the rogue. As he goes in for advantage, Blaze Storm right after is able to hit Sylvie the way the Mortal Strikes do crack him out of the stealth. Got himself a big Warbreaker, able to break out of that gouge easily. Execute by for execute. Almost gets him down, but it's gonna be a kidney shot. Reversal by the rogue, trying to see if he can take down the warrior. Able to almost do it. Oh my god, the secret technique did a lot of damage. Executes, versus backstabs, and Nax does that up. Let those executes fly. With the survival hunter going to be up next. Nax has nothing left unless he can maybe catch up a little bit of health versus the Night Elf Hunter. What is that stance? What is that? What is that animation freeze? Gonna be coordinated assault available for the hunter. Got himself the big empowered versions of grenades and kill shots, doing so much damage, shattering right through the armor of the warrior, taking him out fairly quickly. With Athman joining back in. Adaptation, got himself the big hammer. I love that whole blue attire you got going on, by the way. It looks fantastic. As he got himself AoE hammers. I don't really see AoE hammers almost that much. That's pretty awesome. He's going to be able to walk over the hunter, actually. I think, did not know he was going to go in that direction. But he did end up walking in the perfect spot. Big damage onto the hunter, getting blasted out by the Wake of Ashes. The pet sent up from the wakes, as the pet is technically an undead raptor. So even the hunter couldn't really even use the pet to like sack him or whatever. Just kind of limited what he could do. Scatter shot by the Night Elf, trying to see if he can back up out of there. Athman charging up after the hunter. Got himself yet another spinning hammers. I don't even know what you call them. Blessed hammers? Is that what they're called? Big executes maybe ready for the hunter. Does Athman have enough to finish him off? Stun to follow. Does have a bubble in case he needs to wall enough. Hoping he doesn't have to use an immunity to shield the Venus to deal with the explosive shot. It is going to be able to take him down. Does go for the Wake of Ashes just to make sure, in case it's just a feign death. Is going to cleave him down, but it's also going to give him a lot of holy power to work with. As Strom D is going to be up next. Leg sweep. Does he have the full go? Bubble immediately. Strom D did not use Serenity, so maybe he can just wait it out and then come back in with the Serenity. He may still be able to have himself a perfect go. He still may be able to make something happen here. As Arthur did use a bubble for this one. Has a layer in hands, has a basic protection, but it's going to have to be very careful with both of those. Blind as Stromdy trying to see if he can make himself an approach towards Arthur. Zuen is going to be fading out of combat, trying to see if he can maybe really swing around towards Arthur. Trinket out of the Hodge into a Karma. Arthurman does not really want to... Does he want to break past the Karma? Looks like the Paladin does want to break past the Karma. Is going to use for layer in hands, but I don't really know if that was the right play. Maybe, touch of death to follow. Maybe Blessing of Protection might have been a little bit better there, but it was still a play. Gonna be Tromdi taking a lot of damage from Belly though. Mad damage with a full bleed going by the Warrior. Trying to see if he can charge out towards Tromdi. Maybe a leap to follow. Doesn't know where Tromdi is going, but he wants to make sure that he got a good angle on the guy Fear to make sure Tromdi can go anyway. In cap, does he took rage out of it? He does likes it to follow. Does have a chicken for it. Needs a leap or something, anything to catch up to Tromdi. And it's going to be a Ring of Peace to follow. Can't really break past this one, but as long as Tromdi is in combat, as long as you don't really too easily escape and catch up on health, you might be okay. Charging in. Does he have himself a Stormbolt? Does got himself a Bolt into a Mad Damage. Reckless available. Mad Executes follow. Tromdi, do you have a defensive? He does have defensive, so he just doesn't have enough health to really work with any of these. It's going to be dampen harm. But I don't know, at this low health, like even a smallest hit, even if you dampen it, it still could be the end of you. Also got himself 4 brew as well, so lots of defenses available. Got himself mobility, maybe a little bit of healing. Needs a karma right now. Bored for a second, but it's on the execute range. Belly. Oh, had a bleed rolling on the guy, but looks like it's gonna be Bo. Last one left. Or for the team too. Versus Belly, as he's trying to find himself a better angle. Versus him. Definitely needs to go for. Do you have a second wind? Belly, tell me talented is a second wind. Belly does not use second wind as a warrior. He's way too honorable for it. That or he's like, you know what? It's probably going to be a dot. It's going to be a bleed. It's not really worth the talent. So it kind of makes sense. Reflect up as Bo trying to see if he can go in for a big primordial. Lightning bolts in the right. He wants to make a big play versus Belly. Belly trying to avoid him as best as possible. Gonna be mobility for Bo as he got himself the Spirit Walker's Grace. Defense success for Belly as he's trying to go counter offensive versus Bo. He's gonna go for a little bit of healing with that Rage Regen. Trying to see if he can fight through it. Bo is gonna go for the Shocks combo, Frost Shock, Air Shock combo, where you Air Shock can empower your next ability. Frost Shock roots the enemy. I don't think it has a DR either. Maybe it does, but it doesn't feel like it does really. Hit it to knock back his Belly. You're gonna have to back up out of there for a second. As long as Belly has line of sight, he may be okay. Spell Reflect, also awesome. He's gonna be able to break away. Charge with the Bow. Does he have a Stormbolt to follow? Bo is gonna go for the Dark Iron Rage or normal Dwarf Rage to give himself a little extra defense. His Belly getting rooted out the open, but Bo is at low health whatsoever. It's gonna be a bit of Reflect. Lava Burst. Oh, Earthshock to bury the boy down. Is gonna go for a little bit of healing as Droog charging in. Doesn't want to give the man a chance at all. No opportunity. It's gonna be Wolves into a Light the Lasso Sunder immediately. Oh, doesn't want to give him a chance. Helen Blast right after it does end up taking him out. That is so good. Well, everybody got to play this round. My goodness. I love duels like these where everybody gets a chance. Everybody get an opportunity. Oh, it's so good. All right, Koopa, your team next. Your team next. Let's get another going, yeah? Let's get Koopa and I think Nalix, unless Frisk sells a group. Let's just see who has a group. I know Koopa probably sells a group, unless you're missing one. Hell yeah. What is the group? Groups are going to be listed over in the Raids Legacy. If you guys are looking for the groups, we have in the chat a link available, current posted in Pin Duels are for you today. How to join in? You go to Dungeons and Raids, open up LFG like you're trying to sign up for a group. Go to Dungeons and Raids. Weird, but this is where we host it for group stuff. Pre-made group, Raids Legacy. For me, it's a challenge. For you guys, should be just Raids Legacy. Find a group and type number 5 at the top. And there should be a group listed as 5V5 1v1 if one is available. Frisk, Nalix, and Az as a group. We ready? Cool. Nalix, let me know if you're ready. Or looking for more. Because I do want to see if I can get Nalix in here. Because Nalix and Az hasn't dueled each other in a bit. So I would want to get him back in there. By the way, I am liking the mug. I like it. Hell yeah. So I guess we'll get Nalix and we'll get... match. Azrael and... yeah, Frisk, we'll have your team on standby for like one. Okay, just one. Just for one game. We'll go Azrael and Nalix. And then we'll get Frisk back in here. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, some Swedish. What's up, Theo? Swedish? Yo, Theo, if I ever say Swedish, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. It's just, I forgot where I heard somebody call Swedish like that. So if I ever say something Swedish, because I say right in the chat Swedish, if I ever say it like that, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. It's just stuck in the back of my mind. I heard it a while ago, and every time I hear the word Swedish, I said it's sweet. Snow Mixie? I don't think it was Snow Mixie. I don't watch Snow. I forgot who though. I forgot who said Swedish. in that way. Are you EU? EU service tonight. Yeah, it is EU. The group might not be available right now for you, but as soon as one needs more, we can get you guys in here. I can guarantee it. We can definitely get you guys in. About the Druid Pen in Diablo 4, Wolves already hit for 5k with Legendary? Really? Did they do anything for Necromancer? Because that thing seemed busted last time I played it. Or did they do anything for Barbarian? Because that I heard was undertuned as hell. Did they? I have no idea. Love the Firefly ones. I'm glad you're enjoying them, Subhuman Polak. I like your name, by the way. It's so good. Oh my god. Got us a Koopa over for the team. One playing up the. I was thinking soldier for a second, but no. No, just a normal assassination rogue. I just went for the gouge kidder shot, which I was not used to. Athaman doubted up fully. That's going to be a trick for Koopa. Immediately, Cloaker Shadow just trying to deny Athaman any kind of damage as the dots are rotting the boy down. Athaman tried to see if he can catch up and healing, but Koopa just got some nasty bleeds on the man, and it's going to be rotten and bit by bit. Koopa just trying to avoid the big blaster damage out of Paladin Atha as he got himself wings available. My goodness. Rogue enough, really. Necro nerves, Barbager buffs. Awesome. Getting a shot by Koopa. I just tried to see if he can get back in there. Got himself full dots on the Athaman. Does not go for the big go with a shift just yet. Or not shift, but Deathmark is going to go for the shift to try to slow down Athaman. But he's got himself hand of freedom and shield. The Venus Koopa trying to see if he can bail out of there. He's able to get a couple of those auto attacks to the wall just to puncture past Athaman and reapply all those crippling dots. It's going to be a blind to follow. I think Koopa, what he's trying to do, try to see if he can get a bubble out of Athaman. Bop. Anything. If we can get a forbearance out of him, he'll be in a good spot. Athaman does end up breaking out. Oh, breaking out of that sap with an adaptation. Taking advantage of adaptation just to go for as much damage as possible. He's going to go for a Wake of Ashes, randomly get Koopa out in the open. Blind onto the rogue for just a second. Athaman has a pretty big dot on him. Trying to see if he can deny Koopa a bubble right now. He might just have to. There goes the bubble. He had to do it. Trying to see if he can catch up to Koopa. Koopa with a quick vanish. Athaman trying to see if he can catch him. Does not have a consecration that he places down on the ground. So he's having to wait around the blessed hammers. Picking up eyes immediately. So Koopa was able to, in a way, trade Deathmark for a bubble. So at least there's a pretty decent trade there. But it's definitely going to have to get back in. Get a full dots on Atha. Gouge to follow. Marfred ready. Does he have the dots he needs in order to get some damage towards Atha? If he can do something to maybe get Blessing and Protection out of him or force a laying hands out of Atha, he'll be in a great spot. Koopa does go in for a couple dots, quick shiv. Try to see if he can bail away from the Paladin. As he got himself Shield of Innocence burned through completely. Did use a wall as well, so actually, I think Atha may not have much to work with here. Does have a couple of dots still rolling on him, but he's going to be able to catch up to Koopa. Catch him before any more dots get applied. No cheat, that's my Koopa. Oh my goodness. Paladin got him so quick, hand of freedom, and just rushed over there, quick stun. Not much you can do to stop it. Over for the team one. Are we going to have my man Chrysler joining back in? Potentially the Savage on his golden mount. Maybe Miko. Oh my god, these mounts. Actually, everybody got a rare mount, don't they? I thought everybody in this group. Is that the golden mount rare? I certainly hope so, because I know that this mount is fairly rare. This is definitely rare. And Chrysler, weren't the golden mounts, aren't they pretty rare nowadays? I know one of them is. I think it's I can't remember if it's like a blue one, green one, or a red one. That's like the more rare one. I would have no idea. Athaman trying to see if he can swing around. Kreisbad is going to be sucking this opening up immediately. It's going to be adaptation out of Athaman, which is going to make sure to get him out of the CC immediately. But it's going to be Shadow Future for a blind onto all the pets. Athaman trying to play defensive. He got two portals open. They're just spitting out chaos. Just pure liquefied chaos at him. Krasman trying to see if he can send the Infernal back over to Athaman. Is going to open up yet another gateway into a Shadow Realm to just keep chipping away at Athaman's health. Trying to see if he can catch up to him. Mortal to pull him out in the open. Going to be Shadow Fury. Chaos about right after. Athaman trying to see if he can stun up all these pets. Immolate to follow. Is going to be able to break past and shield the villains very, very quickly. Athaman got wings of the ready. Going to be a second CC as he gets to close the gap. But the Infernal almost breaking past the shield. Yet another Chaos about get him flung right in. Fury to follow. Immolate. Athaman does not have a bubble anymore. Has a Blessing of Protection. Spell Warden is used up. That's actually perfect. I didn't realize he had Spell Warden over a Blessing of Protection. That is so good. But Spell Warden shares the cooldown with Blessing of Protection. I think, yeah, it does. It does. You can't see Spell Warden as a separate ability. but it does allow you to spell Warden to immune magic damage over physical damage instead. And versus Christbed is basically a proper bubble. Does have a succubus over on the side, is going to try to see if he can hit Atheman, but the adaptation is going to break you out of it. So every other succubus you see, you'll be able to break out of it immediately. Fear onto Atheman is going to be the yard. As Christbed is trying to see if he can send Atheman behind the pillar. Almost completed a full Chaos Bolt. Is going to be a mortal call off the Hudge. Does give Atheman potentially opportunity here. The succubus is not really going to be able to help for the time being, but it is out in the open. Drain life available. Atheman is going to generate some resources off the succubus to go for Word of Glories. Looks like maybe we'll focus on succubus for quite a bit. As Christbed looking for a bit of recovery, is going to drag the succubus over to the side somewhere actually. This is going to be an interrupt onto Cries. Has himself a big defensive. Succubus CC. Finally give Christbed an opportunity to have a proper go. Portal open. Shadow Bolt. Shadow Fury. Shield of Edits the last second for Atheman, which is perfect. Double portals are going to be able to rip through those defenses. Got himself huge incinerates to follow, but Atheman got himself plenty of healing. Bubble is available. His duel has been going on long enough where he does get himself a big defensive. Should be able to get himself properly set up. Christbed trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a better angle. Atheman charging in, stun to follow. Gonna be Succubus CC into a stun onto the Succubus, cleaving it down fairly quickly. Gonna be a mortal call to follow. Christbed got himself a full immolate at the ready. This is gonna be open up Gateway 1, Gateway 2. Atheman, does he go for the bubble here? Lay on hands was used. No, he might have actually messed himself up here. No! Christbed, he saw the lay on hands and decided, I'm going in, boys. I'm just gonna truck right through this. My goodness, Bubble wasn't ready for the Paladin. Maybe he felt like, you know what? I could probably live this. Lay on hands, I should be able to survive this. And Christbed was like, you know what? I have enough cooked up here in the kitchen to burn through that teeny tiny little health bar within seconds. And it's fully health up too. Christbed was like, oh, full health bar? Yeah, I can break through that in 2 seconds. Portal immediately to break out of that spear as Nalx tried to see if he could catch up to Christbed. That spear, Blaze Storm combo is what Nalx really needed versus Christbed. That would really let you break past his defenses. Christbed trying to use whatever CC he can to avoid Nalx as best as possible. Gonna be reflect really early on. Blaze Storm, there goes the big damage. Christbed with a wall needs to escape the Blaze Storms as best as he can. Chaos to follow. It's gonna be a wall for Nalx, but he got himself Chaos burning. Succubus over there, trying to see if he can pour the warrior out of there. Infernal adding extra damage. Big executes on Christbed. Actually, Mages have him here. Oh, he does let him go for the big mortal strike at the very end. Well done, well done. My goodness, with Igor. Igor. I was looking at the name. I was like, wait, Igor. And there's a full name to it. Well, we're just gonna go with Igor. Just gonna go with Igor. Gonna be Igor trying to see if he can go for a big old stun with Nalx. Got himself the Remorseless Winter to freeze the bones of the warrior. And the man got him, he's wearing bones on top of bones. Mad damage out of the DK though. What was that? He just got himself a big obliterate. He's gonna try to see if he can steal an ability from Zico. I don't know what ability you'll be able to steal from the guy, but you're gonna Flinch board and it's gonna stun you for a second. Got himself every defense of Zico, trying to see if he can break the defenses. Igor got nothing left in terms of survivability here. Just trying to see if he can fight through the Paladin, but I don't know what you got left. I think Zico's just gonna have you here. Yeah, Zico just ends up blasting you out entirely. That is so unfortunate. Miko is the second to last left over for the team one. They still have the Savage at the ready. And we'll see if Zico could potentially fight through Miko as well as the Savage. We got 2 more left over for the team too. Man, this deal has been going on for quite a bit here, huh? Quite a bit, actually. But just about everybody gets a chance to play so far. Intro of Fear. Zico's camera get bugged out a little bit. But he's going to get hit with a Shadow Fury. That's a lot of dots for Miko though. If you can get full dots on Zico, that's a Dark Layer. May just want to bubble it. Spell Warden, whatever you got. You may just want to use something, anything, my guy. You're just melting. That Dark Layer got a lot more health than before. It's actually just going to be able to melt you if you're out in the open with this thing. It's actually doing quite a bit of damage. Each one of its eye beams is empowered for every dot that you have on you. Zico does go for the bubble. Full wings available. Let's see if he can make some damage versus Miko. Miko, do you have any more defenses besides Dark Pack? Is gonna go for the wall. Just needs the bubble to wait off of the Paladin. He might just have him here. Does get him, juke it out. Oh, the fearful dots on the Zico. May just have him right now. Drain Soul into the execute window. Zico got himself Shield of Menace. Miko doesn't have mobility. He's gonna be a mortal call to at least send the Paladin in the opposite direction. Fear to follow. Full dots available. He's gonna be fully rotted down. Zico does his survival. Oh my god, that is so much damage. And it's gonna be immediately dotting up Droog with a curse of exhaustion. Trinkets out of this one does get juke. Get the juke out of heal. Each of Fear onto juke is going to go for a trinket as well as a tremor just to make sure any more future fears don't hit him. Mika boarding out. Does he have maybe himself a big heal, big shield? It's going to go for a massive board. The big gateway. But I don't really know what else you can really have. I think it might just be, oh, Ellie Blast to follow. I was thinking maybe this Warlock got something in there, but a 48% dampener? No, you don't. No, you don't. Especially against an enhancement shaman who just got himself full ghost souls, full maelstrom at the ready. As Druid still has a couple of those dots rolling on him though versus Savage. We'll see if the shaman could potentially fight through it. Does get himself the Bloodlust activated as well, which they actually, I think I'm trying to make it so the Bloodlust is no longer going to be on the global cooldown if you use a talent, which would make the burst combo so much more empowering. Savage just ended up taking down the shaman fairly quickly. Gonna be Belly trying to see if he can activate the defenses. Does he have himself a shatter? This is where Belly needs a shatter or just survivability. Just enough survivability to live past Savage. Savage realizes that he can't really break the Belly's defenses. He knows he's got to back up out of there and get himself a little bit more healing. Trinket off of that fear. That gives Belly an opportunity to go for the next time. He got himself Stormbolt. He can maybe make a big play off of it. Savage trying to see if he can back up out of the blind to follow just to give himself a little bit more survivability to follow. And Belly still holding on to that Enrage Regeneration. I think being able to counter Enrage Regen versus Savage's Blessing of Protection or something may be worth it. Lay on hands? Wait, Belly, that's the opportunity. 4 Barons of the man right now. Charging and Stormbolt to follow. Do you have any damage whatsoever? Properly timed Reflect would be amazing. Does go for Reflect because there's a Hodge to follow. Wings available for the Savage. Gonna be full damage available for Belly. Trying to see if he can back up out of the Savage. At least he can heal while Wings are active. It is gonna go for Word of Glories as well as Flash of Lights as much as possible just to give himself whatever recovery. Belly does end up recovering with that second wind, so he's doing it okay right now. Actually, I think he's trying to see if he can win on healing alone. Second one versus Savage trying to actively heal himself, which is not as effective right now. Percentage healing passively, really strong. Stun into Belly, pop himself in defensive immediately. Stormbolt to follow. Blessing protection. Unless you can somehow survive it. Unless you can somehow escape it. Might be in trouble. Reflect himself for Belly in case there's a Hodge to follow. Does not get to reflect a Hodge whatsoever. So maybe for Savage there could still be an opportunity. Blessing protection waning right now. Belly, do you have any more defenses? Or offenses rather? Savage, disarm for a second. Belly, do you have anything left? Does he himself lots of damage in the ready? Does he have enough damage to follow? Big X is flying in. Leap to follow. Does he get to catch up to Savage? Needs something right there. Anything. Oh my god, this could be the end of this game right now. Savage is trying to see if he can end you. Reflect up for Belly really early on. Does he get second win to help him back up maybe? Got second win. Coming back up little by little. I don't know if you have anything left for this Hodge. Fear? Oh, trying to buy himself as much health as possible. Yeah, maybe a charge, disarm, Stormbolt before he can really get anything on you. Maybe disarm it after. Big damage. This is going to be enough. Bleed onto Savage. Trying to see if he can go for a bit more healing. Does he have a Hodge? He may need a Hodge right now. Defensive sense for Belly. Should be able to tank up this Hodge right now. But Shield Defense is going to be able to splash damage back at Belly. It's going to actually... It's actually almost went for War Stump. I was thinking maybe he's going to go for War Stump and then chain CC. But I don't think he can. Savage recovering a little bit of health. Trying to deny Belly any kind of second wind healing. Chasing after the man. Trying to see if he can maybe keep his health low. Belly needs to go for Stormbolt. Stormbolt, big damage. Anything you got. Trying to go for a bit of healing. Trick it out for Savage. Intro just something to follow. Warbreaker for just a second. But it's not enough. Wake up Ashes. Don't need a weapon for that one. Oh! Death Lamp as the warrior. Oh my goodness. Savage just come out on top of the end. Oh, that was so close. That was a close duel, boys. Oh my goodness. What was that? That was incredible. Alright. Let's get Azael in here, yeah? Let's get Team Azael, Team Koopa in here if you can. Koopa, you still around, my guy? Flambella, is Koopa around? Where did this guy go? Where did this boy go? Want to keep running? Man, I feel you though. I feel you. That's a rough one. I do wonder if it's one of... You know, looking back at every single duel, you wonder to yourself, like, should I have ran or should I have stayed? I feel like those two moments, yeah, somewhere. Those two places you could have scored a kill. One, I almost want to say like those opportunities, those moments started out there. For now, all good now. Don't worry about it. First, do we have a team? First, do we have a group? First, do we still have a group? See if Frisco's around. This, I think, we got to face another server. All good, all good. I think it was, so you either have two win conditions. Either run and keep running and keep running and keep running. Two, I think it was after you popped Blessing of Protection, you were all good. And that's where, like, that was a perfect opportunity to get the kill. I don't know if you had cooldowns available, though. Like, but I felt like that was a perfect opportunity. He Blessing Protection, but he couldn't get damage back to you at all. I think you might have ran back when he had wings, but I think that's where you would want to have stayed. Defensive stance, or maybe the battle stance, Berserker stance, and just stay and just truck right through it, right? Just make it a GPS race. I think maybe that's where it could have been a situation where maybe that could have been a kill, but no guarantee, man. You know what I mean? Sierra 1, thank you so much for coming by, Alex. Appreciate you for coming by, my man. You do, but the Paladin had under control the entire fight. You think so? But potentially. Paladins are nuts right now. Let's get Azrael and we'll get Frisky. 5. What arena do we do? Hook point. Let's do hook point. Is somebody offline? It's Frisky. Frisky's around. Frisky. Is Azrael around? Yeah, it should work. Azrael and Fri. No wonder I messed up your name. I keep adding a T in Frisky. You can fall apart. All good, Atho. All good. All good, Atho. We have 2 full groups that may rotate. All good, all good. Dal, is there a group available? Sorry. There was 3. One of them fell apart with Nalix. I don't think Nalix is going to be reforming the group. But we got Frisky. Feral, I like that. Frisky, as well as Koopa. They have 2 groups. If they need more bodies, they may rotate more people in. But right now we have 2 groups, but they're full right now. There's not a new group at the moment. Play duels against Jake or crit to broadcasting against a Dal Rogan PvP. You think so? How cool would that be, man? I would love to. I would love to. What is the last time I'm actually gonna duel you guys? I think it was like during Dragonflight Alpha or Beta. I'll get to duel you guys outside of Orgrimmar, I think, or Dragonlance? I forget where. I remember dueling some of you guys. A lot of you guys are really, really good. Really good. It's one thing watching it, it's another thing like being blasted by you boys. Oh my god. The Twitch. Got ourselves Christbet over for the team 1, gonna be first up off the bat, ready to go, ready to singe these boys down. Versus who, however, who's gonna be on team 2? It is gonna be the Hunter. Wait, whenever you Serpent Sting, do you get a crossbow or do you get a pistol? Because it looks like you get a roguey pistol for a second there. I'm actually interested. I gotta try it on my Hunter. Because it looks like you get a pistol. They're really gonna add some pistol models in the game. That'd be cool. How cool would that be if you could have like as a jacket, as an outlaw rogue, and have it just a pistol tied to a belt? Or like, I guess a jacket or something. Double bolts onto Christman, big stone onto the Hunter, mortal coil to follow, immediately trinketed, mad executes. Oh my god, he just burned this guy down. He popped out a turtle shell trying to see if he could get a freeze trap onto Christman. I don't really know why he canceled a turtle shell, but that might have been a bit of a misclear. My goodness, that was a lot. That was a lot going on there. Rain of fire down for Christman, trying to see if he can get Hunter out in the open, throwing out the Death Striker, but he's pinned right now by the Infernal, not really letting him get any kind of healing. Neither is the Succubus. The Hunter may just go down to the Succubus alone. If guys can get back in there with a quick immolate, I feel like with that Succubus, you see, he might just have it here, honestly. 1K is about his own needs. Just open it up a gateway just in case. That gateway is gonna almost escaped. Oh! I kind of held my breath there for a second just to see if he actually escaped. I thought almost, and I was like, wait, is he actually not dotted? Because that would have been insane. That was a really good escape. That was a good plan. Too bad, I think if you pet or you still had a dot on you, that was a bold move, Cotton. I was kind of hoping it would pay off. Guys, it's going to be up next versus Zelv. Zelv with a quick shadow step. Crow's been trying to see if he can go for a stun. It's going to be mortal coil. Zelv taking a lot of damage. Is that just from portals? Big Casbolt. Oh my god, there's a lot of damage. Man got himself Cloak of Shadows and a Vanish. Oh, rogues, man. My goodness, the man is going to have to go for a couple of sippy cups. He just might have to get back behind the pillar and just empty out a whole thing. A whole Costco worth of Costco size worth of juice, man. You gotta get a sippy juice back there. You gotta drink his apple juice. 12 gallons worth of apple juice, just chugging that thing. That's a lot, actually. 12 gallons is way too much. Rain of fire. Zelv not really giving up much of an opportunity to. Oh, wait, actually, this is south. I thought Krasman knows he's chasing after him. but he wasn't still there for quite a good bit. Succubus CC immediately is going to be breaking him out of that Succubus CC together with the Undead Racial, but it's going to be a bolt back-to-back as a shadowy... The shadowy bolts open for a portal, just gonna keep chipping away at your health. There's nothing you can do to stop him unless you can just somehow invis or immunity with a Cloak of Shadows. Frisky. Oh, I like that look. I like that a lot. Tried to go for a bit of an honor duel with Kreisbad. Give him a little bit of a bow from a distance, but not really charging out of the guy, just to make sure that he's aware who he's going up against. Frisky opening up with Mad Bleeds immediately. Kreisbad tricking it off the bad Dark Pack, trying to summon up even more portals. I think Kreisbad is trying to see if he can play for damage, and even more damage. Big Cannonball sent out on Frisky with another Cannonball to follow. Let's give himself a big go. Gonna be a cycle for Frisky. Good attempt. I think trying to see if he can CC the Succubus, maybe that or CC Kreisbad instead. Is gonna go into a bit of a bear form. I don't really see Feral Druids playing Cyclone aggressively like that. I kind of want to see more of that. He's gonna go for Cyclone to Kreisbad. I think just trying to see if he can get himself a little bit of recovery. Although in patch 10.1, I think added a new PvP sound for Cyclone, which is going to be really cool. So maybe Frisky is just trying to get used to it, but it's going to be Kreisbad. Just at this point, it's a big old Warlock, got you so low, and just would not give you much of a chance to recover. Tromi is also going to be up next. Also wants to give Kreisbad as much of an honor duel as possible. I like that. But he's being a little careful. He's like, I'm not sure if a monk is just going to charge at me or not, or if he's just going to stay away. Not really sure, but it's going to send out fire. Not going to attack Tromi too early. He knows where he's at. Just going to park his Succubus in a better spot and make sure that thing is invisible. Tromi's going to have to find a good angle. He knows going down the middle, a Succubus is going to catch him. And there goes the catch. Hook, line, and sinker. This guy's been setting up a big old board together with a Cannonball. Shadow Fury has got himself a beefy opener. Look at Tromi already to have Vel's chest with a couple of casts. That is so strong. Tromi trying to see if he can find himself a better angle. Oh, what is that? My goodness Christ, man. What is going on here? What is happening? He just got himself a proper little opener to get these boys super low in health. He's done the same thing to Bo as well, but this time with an Infernal and everything. Cannonball sent in Mortal Coil. Bo tried to go for a lasso. It did broken thanks to the Mortal Coil. Dark Pact at the ready. It's going to be drained live as Bo does not have a lot of health to work with. I think the man may just be in trouble. Oh my God, Cry's bad. This boy is bad to the bone. Actually, it's probably insensitive for this man because he's literally all bone. My goodness. Just tickling him. Yeah. Yeah, compared to a Feral Druid, don't get me wrong, Ferals do have great damage. Specifically in spread damage. But like putting a Bleeds on a Warlock who got all this survivability, yeah, not much you can do there. Let's get us another going here, boys. Yeah, we won. Teamwork makes the dream work, am I right? Oh my God. Our team won thanks to an epic strategy by all these insane gamers. All we needed to do is send out the Destruction Warlock. Wow. My God. Commentator Nolan same time. I would love to be able to get that set up. I'm not sure I'll be able to do both though. I would need to have a separate account, basically 2 accounts, 2 PCs, all that stuff. I don't think I'll be able to do both. Get a little cheerleading out for the starting. So do you guys really? I don't even. Oh man. I know you're probably not legit, but actually, I almost believe you. I would have loved to see it. I would have loved to see it. If you guys were all purple like Cry's bad, I think it would be perfect. I would count that. Cry's really snapped there. Yeah, he really did snap. Frisky and Azrael, do you guys want to go again? Uno más? Someone got Cry's, please. Yo. Cry's did go down this tonight, though, Christers. It did happen multiple times. It was just Team Alex that had to take him down. Alex, in particular, as a warrior, walked in. One time it was Cry's got speared and blaze stormed and really chopped up. Another, it was without it, but Alex still was able to counter him pretty quickly. He definitely was able to do quite well. Yeah, Alex is pretty good against like Industrial Warlocks in particular, and even Cry's but doesn't like have an easy out for him. It's a bit of a back and forth between the two, though. I don't want to say that Alex like hard counters Cry's, but definitely tonight, yeah, he's been the Warlock Saiyan that we needed. if the team was struggling to fight past Cry's, he definitely was the boy to do it. My goodness. Let's more roll to him, and that's all of me, really? That's all good, man. It's all good. Let's see. Ready? Let me see Frisk if he's ready. Go again. See what he says. Because Alex has a couple of boys that did leave the team fell apart, but I'm sure like Atha and Alex and a couple of you boys would want to join back in. Go again? Okay, cool. I'm down. We'll do a reroll, maybe. All right. What arena? Tiger Speak. Tiger Speak is a good. 30 seconds. I can give you a second, Frisky. If we need more bodies, Max is gone, but Atha is looking. Theo was looking. A couple more boys were also looking for a team. If you got a spot, we could probably get you filled up with one of the boys that's also looking. Get him in there. I'll give you a second. But yeah. Yeah, Cries is insane right now, man. Also, what was another Warlock that was insane earlier this week? It was like last week. Was it on an NA? I think it was a Warlock on NA, wasn't it? Lock Snap. It was a Warlock on NA. I forgot what his name was, but he looked very, very similar to Cries, but he had the same helm. But I think he had his as a green. Oh, he had the Mr. Pandaria helm. It was like a Maleficent? Maledict? I don't remember. I want to say not Maledict, not Maleficent. It was a Mr. Pandaria season. Was it Maleficent? I don't remember. But it was a season 1 set. Diablo, I think it might have been it. Yeah, might have been Diablo. No, not the gnome. No, it was another Orc Warlock. It's just on NA. We had one last week. Now, one duel we gotta see. Me? I don't have a proper character cry on EU. I wouldn't be able to actually join in. But like NA, we'll think about it. How does that sound? We'll think about it. But yeah, whenever you're ready, my guy. Oh man, these just have been a lot of fun, by the way. Ton of fun. I do wonder if they. I guess they're not really gonna do too much class tuning nowadays. Yeah, I do wonder if they're gonna have any more 10-1 tuning. At some point though. Not saying that they need it, but like I do wonder if they're gonna do. Because there's like a lot of people concerned about like certain tier sets. I do wonder if they'll end up like doing something more simple with a couple of these tiers. You know, ready? Okay, cool. Let me get you guys in here. The target? Did I mess up Frisky again? Azrael and Frisky Tigers. Since I don't have a target. Double checking. Oh, Frisky, gotta be online on BNet for me to queue. Yeah. I'll find the mods for it. What's up, Alex? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Welcome. How you doing? As soon as Frisky comes online, we'll be good to go. I'd just say it represents Warlocks. I'd say Cries. Oh yeah, for sure. I'd say Cries does a pretty good job representing most Warlocks. At least Destro in particular. But like Demonology, I'd say Diabolicals is really, really good over on NA and EU. Also Yasha. Yasha is generally really good. But I haven't seen Yasha in duels that much. Not recently. Last time we joined duels, he did okay, but I don't. It's been a bit. Okay, it works now. Should work. Nice. Now it works. Yeah, you're good, Frisky. You're good. I don't think it's on your end. It's something in BNet, though. It's probably something in BNet. They've been having some issues. Alrighty. Void? Okay, I can do Void. I can do Void. Oh my god. That's on the PTR dungeons? Are you healing done? Oh, I can do... Yeah, we can do PTR dungeons. I'll be down for it. I'll be down. I would like to test out more classes. If you can get... I got you healing. So we have you healing, so then we'll have a healer. So we can probably get the dungeons queues easily. I might play tanks or DPS, whatever we need then. Yeah? So we can get some dungeons done. Because there are some tanks that I haven't really played in a bit, and I really want to give them a try, like the Warrior one. I want to see how that Shockwave Shield Slam works. If it works at all. I want to see how it goes. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I'll see if Jake wants to join us too. I'm sure Jake will be down to pop in and enjoy a couple of these. Alright, where's my Audacity? Beautiful. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that. Cool. Well, he saved that. Haha. Switch. Got ourselves team 2 together with Bo as an elemental shaman. Looks like he's going to be going up first. The Dark Iron Dwarf. Is it Dark Iron Dwarf? I want to say Dark Iron Dwarf. No, Plain Dwarf. It looks like a Dark Iron for sure, though. We got ourselves Frisky as well. Back here, Void over on the team 2. We got ourselves Troll as a Pala, as well as Zilv as a Rogue. With Bo immediately getting hit by the second. Is he seeing the City Christman again? Oh my goodness. Alright. Christman last time went for a mad game. Mordecai sent in. Cancel. Oh, what was that? Christman, please relax here, my guy. I barely get to see what you were doing. He just set up with a Casbolt, couple of ports, couple of conflagrations that just do percentage health damage. How much percent? All of it. How much percent? Yes, all of it. Gonna be an opener by Zilv, get a shot onto Cries, but the succubus is gonna hit you. It's gonna go for the undead racial immediate dark pack for Cries as he sees the rogue's gonna commit some damage, interrupted onto Fear, but it's gonna allow him to get this fire cast off. Conflagrates back to back, opening up more gateways, got himself a big old board. Incinerates are gonna be mad for you right now, especially if you get yourself a little bit of that soul shard spend. Especially if you have the incinerates that are empowered every time you spend soul shards. Like every time you cast bolt. That would be huge. Immediate Sacrament CC as soon as you're trying to come for the sun. That Sacrament is there to stop every one of your killer shots. And it's so unfortunate. Cast bolt in the back. Mortal get a really break out of it. Stun. May have to go for a trinket. Potentially a cloak. Shoot death is going to be procced up. Cloak of Shadows may want to vanish out of this one. It's going to get some dots on a Warlock, but may just want to break out of there. Sacrament may just take it down. No! My goodness. It is so close. Vanish. Just vanish. Just vanish. Oh, Succubus goes in for final whip. My God, the man just literally went down to just literally 1 health. Literally down to 1 health. And I think Frisk tried to go for a bit of an auto duel with guys. Yeah. Better camo up. Better camo up. Flare is going to be able to see the Succubus and may be able to freeze this. Succubus walked out of Flare in one of his. My goodness, it's literally just like a rogue. Gonna be a sniper shot on the opener. Frisk should be able to break through Cry's bad defense into a rapid fire behind the pillar. That's gonna be dark backed immediately. Frisky with a sniper shot. I like it. As long as you can maybe get some kind of CC onto Cry's bad, you should be able to puncture through a good portion of his health. Because it is health percentage damage, and it's quite a bit. Especially with how much health Warlocks have. It's just gonna end up just being proportional to his health, but still gonna be a lot of damage regardless. Frisk try to see if he can give himself a better angle. May just want to slam out damage into the Succubus and try to go for Succubus CC. Gives Cries an opportunity to at least establish a little bit of dots. It does break the CC immediately. Going to be double portals. Nothing Frisk can do to escape him. Maybe feign death him. No, the portal is still just going to blast you with the chaos. And Cries has got himself lots of free damage. Look at Frisk. The amount of free damage is taken just from 2 portals. And one of them still is going to give smacking it, I think, through the turtle. Or can you avoid it? Succubus right next to you. Frisk immediately get hit with a Succubus CC. I think he's literally turning around like, yo, I'm gonna need some help here. Troll, we might need to send a paladin here next. We might need a paladin to take out take this guy out of the game. My goodness. Double ports and everything. That is rough. That is rough. Troll, we'll see how you do. Full paladin. Did get nerfed kind of recently-ish. Gonna be immediately slowed by Cries bad. Troll, as long as they use their immunities at the right spots, they may be okay. Immediate dot by Cries, but try to go for big Casbolt. 1 Casbolt, 2 shot if you're right after. Mad damage on the Troll, immediately half health. And Cries is burning through their percentage health. Mad incinerates reflected 100 himself, bubble it now. Oh my God, that reflect was so well placed. I think he knew it, right? He knew it. Paladin's gonna want to shut you down, so it's gonna be wait now, and then reflected perfectly back at him. My goodness. Intro second CC immediately. You just bubbled. You're super low on health. Incinerates are going to do a lot of damage. Second Incinerate flying in. It is going to singe right through you. The Warlock can port right on top. If the trolley is not in a great spot right now, may be in a bit of trouble. No more bubble. So he needs to go for as much recovery as he can. But 4 minutes into the duel, 90% damage. His shield evidence at the ready. And that's what Crisby knows him. Just going to back up out of the port. Trying to see if he can juke past him. Get himself mobility so he can't even be slowed by the paladin into immediate port in case there's a Hodge waiting for him. Succubus right behind you. Could always send you in the other direction. Incinerates as well as immolates. It's going to be a setup troll. Does end up tricking out this one with the gate. Is going to change some spell warden available. Maybe able to make some work off the spell warden. Reflect up. He knows he doesn't want to Hodge back rise. Gonna wait for it for a second longer. Gonna be a full wall, dark back, everything at the ready. Gonna send the Succubus inside. Fear onto troll. Succubus on the side in case he wants to use a Succubus CC. Stun on Troll. Incinerates back-to-back. Instant-cast Incinerates even. Troll no longer has the spell warden. Does end up breaking himself out of the CC with the Blessing of Sanctify. So that's huge for him. But he's got himself in a position where the Succubus could maybe get you out the open. Troll at no health. Lay on hands. Burn through every one of his big paladin abilities. At this point, he's got nothing left with a portal full of chaos just spouting right at you. Started to Kreisman. Succubus waited to seize it. Troll immediately. And Kreisman just has exactly where he wants you. Nothing you can do about it. Get yourself those fairy wings, but if only you could just fly away from Kreisman and go for recovery behind a pillar or something. Anything. Totally realized, you know what? I kind of just left with nothing. Drained by Kreis. Barely any health available. Maybe can someone still... Oh, no. I was going to say, maybe somehow can still turn around. Void is the last one left. Trying to go for a bow versus Kreis, giving him an opportunity to recover fully. Wants to make sure he's playing a proper, honorable duel. Is he going to be the one to take down this Warlock Kreisman? Succubus CC, he's got a Lich Born out of it, gripping Kreisman in with another grippy hand to follow. Kreisman pouring out immediately. You need to get the grippy hand to pull the Warlock out from the pillar. If you can do that, you'll be in a fantastic spot. Try to see if you can chase up to him. Kreisman, just try to stay away. Void, not in a great spot right now. Not in a great spot at the moment. He tried to go for a bit of healing. Dampening not super high, so he can't heal. So he's okay for a bit. But he really does need to get his full army of the dead and everything available versus Kreis. If he can get the full army, A-Bomb, Garg, and then keep him out in the open, so you can't really sit behind the pillar, that's going to help you secure a victory. But Kreisman is going to make sure that his Succubus is on the side. Is going to go for the Succubus CC as soon as the Death that runs in. No more Lichborn to break him out of this one. Portal's open up for Kreisman. It's going to go for another Chaos Bolt. Big damage, reflect up in case Void wants to do something, anything. But it's going to be important for Kreisman. AMS available, Void does end up breaking out of that one fairly easily though. Mortal Coil to follow. Does walk him back into the dome. Dome is helping to live for a little bit longer, but I think it may not be enough stun. Last second by the pet. Oh, but Kreisman already had it executed already. My goodness, this man is an absolute monster. My goodness. Oh, Kreisman. He got his own Chaosable setup. With the Succubus, oh, it's so cheesy. Oh, it feels cheesy. But like you run at him, Succubus pulls you away. He sets up a dot on your Succubus. Does it not break the seduction easily? Ever since they changed Succubus CC, so it's very similar to a Fear, you can put a dot on a guy and then blast. And he's not gonna be able to break past it at all. My goodness. And he just lets you set up your whole entire go. It is crazy. Alright, boys. Let's get us another one going, yeah? One más. Want to swap out Kreis? If you guys maybe want to, like... I don't think we necessarily need to swap Kreis, because it's not like he's always had a 1v5. He's been shut down before. It's just the matchups, I think, so far has been favorable for him. Maybe put Kreis on, like, cleanup duty and the dampening, if you guys want to. Kreis to the other team and give us one of the others. So you want to switch around and give Kreis to Frisk and somebody from Frisk to Az? You could do that if you guys wanted to. We could do that if you guys want to. Frisk, let me know. My boy, you want to do more. More 5V5 1v1s, or are you done for the night? Chat, what's the most toxic choose come that's brought Red Pally? And why is it brought Red Pally? I can see that being toxic. I'm sure like someone with a Mistweaver, like a Mistweaver Paladin, is that toxic? Rogue Mage, is that toxic? Frisk, I could try it. We can do it if you guys want to. It's up to you, boys. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. But I could also see you for Team Frisk. Do you want to play more? Let's just do that. Do you want to do more duels? Because we can maybe change up the teams if you want to, or if you're like done for the night completely. I just want to know. We can roll. And Lois can go over for Kreis. Lois, we could. Yeah. But if you're ready, my guy, if you want to go again, we can do it. We can go one of us. Let me do Here we go. Cool. Do. It's up to you, boys. Okay, cool. Yo, getting used to the Windows 11, by the way. For Christ, so how do we do it? We send one over? Yeah. Go for smoke? Okay. We can do that or same teams. Up to you. Whichever you want to do. But if we do it like that, I can help you guys in prize. And I can help in the other guy to Koopa team. Here we go. We tried to see if we could do a switcheroo real quick while the DK on team Ezreal is going for smoke. Holy Pyre? Sorry, I didn't see a message. I'm playing Classic Era for a while instead. Sick to death over Paladin's lol. Oh man, dude. How did Paladin send everybody to Classic, dude? Paladins hodged everybody so hard. People woke up like you they hit everybody with that Templar's what is it, a final verdict so hard they knocked them out, and people like that the Skyrim hey you're finally awake moment, right? That Skyrim awakening intro moment, and instead of ending up with Skyrim, everybody ended up in Classic, bro. They just bonked everybody back into Classic. Crazy. What's up, Slath? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Doing BNet? Nope. I can help do it all. Okay. They down to swap Cries out for one of their guys. NVMe to your group. Azrael, tell Cries we're swapping him to Team Frisk. I'll tell Frisk to invite me to his group, and I'll invite Cries. And I'll find out who is the guy that I got Whisper on Team Frisk. And we'll get him into Team Azrael. That's what we're gonna do. Cool. Frisk, okay. Okay, let's get Cries in here. Let me see where's Cries at. Cryser. Hey. We swapping you to another group, so it's more fair. Gonna leave that one, and I can you in the other one. We can get Chrysler in here. Who do we want to trade? Who wanna go to the other team? Let me find out who here wants to go to the other team with Azrael, because we are swapping. Rigged? Try to give you competition. You carry hard. Let me know when to Void's been traded. Okay. Okay. So Void is Alliance, right? Go. Okay. So just invite. We get Cries in here. Perfect. All right. Void. A group will be. He declined, but probably because he thinks it's somebody else declining him. I suggested. Because he's gonna get an invite from Frisk, not from Dal. It's gonna look weird. You... More second time. Okay, that works. Yep. Let's do it like this. We'll directly invite you. And Horizon's here. Okay, cool. So Void. Hey, Void. Do I have you added? Did you try to add me? Because if you try to add me, that'll be easy. But otherwise, I could do through LFG. We'll do it through LFG. I think we'll probably do it through LFG. DK is back, so we're ready. Swap is made. Cool, cool. Still doing swap. List the group you go to in LFG. Raids, Legacy, search 5. Okay, so I'm gonna swap over. I'm gonna give Frisk back lead. So the other guy gotta leave. Invite and make me lead, so I can host it real quick for him. We'll get the group opened up for the guy. Is it possible for me tonight, or should I be trying tomorrow? Tomorrow we're gonna be doing them over on the NA field. Today is EU, tomorrow is gonna be NA duels. If you want to join in, we'll see if we can get a group, if we have spots open. As of right now, I think we should be good. Oh no, yeah, right now we should be good. Pass lead plus added you. Okay, that works better. Are you works? Cool, gotcha. Easy, easy, easy. Pass lead. I'm the group leader. Perfect. And I invite Hugh. You're in. Swap. Accomplished. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. We're ready. Perfect. All right. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know how many more we're gonna do this tonight, but I want to try to see if we can do more of them next week. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we could try. Yeah, it's hard for me to say, honestly, Theo. It's difficult to say because I don't know how many more we're gonna do because it is late in the EU, so they're gonna be doing them for a little bit longer. But if they do have spots, we can definitely get them in. I have a over 60% winner playing Prot Red with no PvP. It's hilarious. Is it actually? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Have you guys got like Rage Whispers for playing that? Oh my god, that's gonna be nutty. Only one for Warrior, Arms of Fear. Both are good, actually. Surprisingly, Arms could do really, really well. They got a lot more survivability. What arena do we do? Let's do Blades again. Blades Edge again. Sorry, I'm super, super slow. I'm just trying to double check, making sure everything is all good. Plus, I'm operating everything on a Windows 11. I previously have used Windows 10 for everything. So in terms of like saving stuff, file optimization, making sure everything is clean. Everything is like super, super tidy is the best word I think I want to use here for the streams and everything I'm doing. I'm having to like jump an extra hoop. I'm not used to where things are, so I'm having to learn things almost fresh, brand new, spanking new. So I am sorry for being a little slow today, but I'm glad that we got some duels tonight, Chad. I am very, very glad. I was thinking that these were going to be really tough to get going, but I'm so glad we got teams together. Thank you boys so much for joining. You guys are an awesome, awesome community, and I'm so excited for to go into patch 10.1 with this community, man. It's going to be exciting. I'm actually super, super happy. Very, very happy. It's just 2 a.m. It's only 2. I guess it is only 2, isn't it? It's still late for a lot of you boys. Are you guys on break, by the way? Is everybody on break? Looks like everybody on the Mother's playing right now. Switch. We got us a quick switcheroo. My man Kreisbad joining Team Fresky. On that team, we got us a Trolldy with Zilv as well as Bo. Gonna be first up, and we got Nico of the Badass and Affliction Warlock dotting up Bo. It's gonna be a little bit of a dot action between the two. Flame Shocks and Lava Bursts and chipping away damage. It's gonna go for the precog. Does get Juke out in interim. Mika so far has been really, really good at the whole precog thing, by the way. Juke kicks, that's kind of been like the fortune so far. Fear onto Bo. Bo is gonna go for a bit of a wall here. Is gonna be able to break out of that fear with all the damage over time, little by little, chipping away at him. Mika dropping down a gateway for just a quick second. It is gonna go for a drain soul around the corner, maybe a proc of it, but Bo is gonna be able to at least cancel that out with a quick lightning last. It's still gonna be a little bit of drain. Again, does get a juke out that intro, which is so good for him. Fear onto Bo. Is gonna be able to break out of it with a tremor, but still running down. Not a good spot. Oh my goodness, does set up a primordial, but Mika is gonna be able to melt him down with the damage over time of Affliction Warlock. That is beautiful. We got Void over for the team too, with switcheroo for Cries, Savage, Igor, as well as Cooper at the ready. And Mika getting hit with a sniper shot, almost getting hit with a sniper shot. It's like he knew it's gonna get slammed down the side. Oh, it's quite a bit of damage actually. What an opener. That's a lot of damage of the bat. That's actually kind of insane. Frisky making sure to get himself a proper go. Gonna be UA. Try to go for an interrupt. Miko again, the precog, making sure that he can go for a quick casting with extra haze. Being able to juke out a kick does get you to punish the enemy player super hard. Is gonna go for the soul rot. All the dots are ramped up. Frisky gonna try to see if he can knock it back. Doesn't go for it. Oh, it's gonna be a big drain. Oh my god, Miko! Affliction Warlocks are making a big return out of nowhere. Oh, you guys serious that it's going to be fantastic, by the way. I do wonder how you guys are going to end up. Is Affliction Warlock going to play into the Phantom Singularity, or are you guys all going to go into that Vile Taint for the 10% more damage? I imagine Vile Taint is going to be the play then, isn't it? Wall for Miko, as he doesn't have him so defensive. That is quite a bit of damage out of Zilv, though. So he's trying to go for as much output as possible. He's going to try to see if he can go for a big go, but Zilv escaping it before any dots are on him. Cloak Shadows just to make sure he's extra clean as he makes his out. Miko is a little bit behind on health right now, so definitely is going to have to rotate defensives. It might have to go for a little bit more of like a drain life playstyle versus Rogue. Picking up the Ice immediate sap. This is going to break something out of it though. Gouge into a kidney shot. Going to be dark back. Miko taking a lot of damage right now. Might be in a lot of trouble. Actually, cheap shot. Mortical last second. Got himself the haste proc. Fear. Zilv trick us out of it. Another Fear. Going to be full dodge. Shadow Fear from a distance. Full dodge surveil. Miko, do you have any kind of healing right now? Might just have to go for like a long play. Is going to go for a port. Making sure to put up the ports in the middle so you can always teleport back to the center of the room so you can escape the enemy target. Vanished by the rogue. Still got dots on him. Kidney shot versus Miko. No human racial. Do you have anything at all whatsoever? Need someone right now. Anything could be the end for Zilv right now. Actually, meant for Miko. Miko does go in for the Soulburn. Hellstone is going to give him a bit extra health. Trying to see if he can juke out a kick from Zilv. Doesn't let him get juked out at all. Is trying to go for drains. Does get interrupted though. Zilv melting to the dots though. The dots have been ramped up quite a bit. They are. Maybe we're going to be able to take him down. Does he have another vanish? He does not have another vanish. I think he's just going to be down for the couch. That last second cheap shot. Got himself a little bit of healing with that Seer of the Darkness. But the demonic eyeball is going to be able to beam him down. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Give this man an honor duel. Whoever's going to be up next. You got to give this guy a try. This Affliction Warlock is doing so well. I'm surprised you lived that. I forgot about the Soulborn Hellstone. I thought you literally had nothing left. This is going to be Cry's bed. That's where Mika wants to go in, dot up Cry's before he gets a proper go. Just wants to make sure to establish some dots on him off the bat. If you can somehow find the Succubus and dot that thing up, that'll be wonderful. But at this point, Cry's has you just in the palm of his hand. All he needs to do is just set up a good go, big Casbolt, then potentially take you out. Mika charging in, try to get some dots, Succubus CC immediately. Does have a Dark Pact. I don't know if you can escape it. Casbolt, maybe you get an interrupt for it. Oh no, port. Oh, Casbolt still connects. Reflect is up. Trying to go for Drain onto the Succubus, but it's not really going to give him much healing. Oh my god, the Mortical sent to last ditch effort. Not much you can do about it. The Savage, the true Savage, is up next. Hand of Freedom does get hit with the Succubus CC. What happens next? Is it just going to put you onto the bridge? I kind of like that whole like fishhook type of like reeled him in onto the bridge there mechanic. That's interesting. Shield of Eminence up. It's going to be full dots out, but Cry's bad. Savage is going to be able to wall this damage off. Shield of Eminence and wall both used up. Fear before Savage can really climb up the ramp is going to slow him down immediately as soon as you don't have the Hand of Freedom. That's where Cry's bed is going to try to see if he can chip away a health bar. Hand of Freedom. Boney at the ready. It's going to go for the big gate. Mad health lost by Savage though. What is going on? Savage taking so much damage. Started to Cry's bed. It's going to go for a port. Get himself out of there. Bubble out of Savage as the man is looking for a full-blown recovery. Quasbed setting up yet another Fear, does himself the big blaster towards the Paladin. He's trying to make something happen. Big Emily to follow. Mad Casbolt crashing on him. And Savage just trying to see if he can avoid the Warlock for just a second here. Got himself the Succubus, so at least you can build up some resources. But the Casbolt shot if you're a combo around the corner. Unless you get yourself something right now, I think it's over. Oh my god, laying hands. I don't think he's playing Spell Warden, so yeah, Blessing of Protection is not going to do much for you. Otherwise, Spell Warden is fantastic, but it all depends against who you're fighting. And if you're seeing the enemy team as a Shaman, as a Hunter, as a Paladin, Rogue, yeah, Blessing of Protection seems like a way better choice. But Kreisbad is that magic damage that you might want it to be accounted for. And a freedom available, but it's going to be Succubus again, reeling you back in towards the corner of the Kreisbad, setting up more gates with an incinerate, yet another fear, just to make sure he has full control of the Savage. And Savage with a wall, trying to see if he can maybe find some cover under the bridge. It's going to go for a blind onto the main bed. Conflagration by Kreisbad. Mordecall putting Savage away from Pillar might give Kreisbad opportunities for a couple more incinerates, and I think it's over. My god, this incinerates hit so hard. Not even the Chaos Balls. That was just all incinerate action that time around. My goodness. Void? No, it's not going to be Void. It's going to be Igor up next, trying to see if he can get himself a big go versus Kreis. Got himself Reflect. As Igor should be able to CC the Succubus, does get that thing stunned up. Trying to see if he can just rush away from Igor, bail it out of there. Needs one grip in order to be able to reconnect. Lichborn, I think, is what's preventing him from being able to be charmed by the Succubus, right? Slow into Kreisbad. Succubus is going to have to find a better angle versus Igor. It's going to be a gateway board, big long-range board for Kreisbad, actually. And it's going to be able to position Succubus in a decent spot where he can at least still reach Igor. It's going to go for the trick and big rip. It's going to be Mortal Call immediately by the Warlock as the stun comes out for my man Igor. Full grippy hand at the ready, trying to see if it can claw down Kreis. Can he do it? Big chain of ice on him as Kreis goes in for a big old port. Trying to see if he can bail out of there. Igor at no help whatsoever. What is going on? What is this damage that Kreisbad is doing to you? He's not Chaos Bolting you. Is he just incinerates? Conflagrates and cast incinerates? Gotta be it, right? Silence of the Kreis as Igor got nothing left. IBF as well as a little bit of health to work with. But oh my god, this big Chaos Bolt just claims him. Just consumes him. Engulfs him. My goodness. Feel like Snapper Shot can crit? Can't Snapper Shot crit? Chat. Anybody know if Snapper Shot can crit? Frisk, can you let me know if Snapper Shot can crit? Because if that thing can crit, that's actually nuts. I was thinking it was only percentage damage. Blind onto the bed, as well as the Thunder Kreisbad. Full Death Mark at the ready. Does get him a second to see him. Mortal Call to follow. Let's Koopa trying to see if he can avoid him. It's going to be a Shadow Step, trying to stay on top of the Kreisbad. This guy doesn't have mobility. Actually, maybe this is where Koopa is just going to maximize the damage of the Kreis. Kreis just going for the Dark Pact, trying to see if he can set up a gate. It's going to be interrupted right after. Kreis could maybe mosey over to his gate right now, trying to see if he can reach it. Can he do it? He's going to go for the gate. But Koopa is on him. Not going to let him escape this one. Oh my goodness. At least Troll is going to be able to get himself a proper chance to play. My goodness. Is he's gonna, I think, wait out for Koopa. Maybe give him an opportunity for an honor duel? Looks like he's giving him as much of an opportunity for an honor duel. That is just gonna like wait for Koopa, let him get the opener. Or he's gonna let him get a little bit of health and he's gonna pick up. No? Picking up ice? I mean, yeah. Koopa has it's got his 10, counts as 10 kills just for one. It's a one-man army, so I guess. To be fair, Kreisbad was walking to this duel after facing a Hunter. Oh no. After facing a wrong team, after facing a Warlock, after facing a Red Paladin, as well as a Frost DK. So he did walk into this one like scot-free. He did walk into this one kind of disheveled and beaten up a little bit. Stun, Trolley going immediate for that buzzing protection. Full stun of Koopa, slamming him out, blasting him out of the game into a big wake of ashes, but it doesn't quite connect with Koopa. So close, but not quite there. Trolley looking to pick up the eyes is going to be able to pick up a full new set of eyes, and Koopa kind of chilling behind the pillow waiting for him. My goodness. This is going to be Trolley trying to see if he can find the guy. Can he do it though? Looking for him, looking at every angle. Sometimes the easiest angles, the most simple angles, is where Rogue is just going to sit and I was about to say cower, but that sounded bad. Hide, I guess that's another way of putting it. I guess it depends. As a rogue, you would call it a hide. As every other class, you call it a cower. That's unfair. Stun onto Trolley. He's going to go for a trick and immediately this time to follow. Koopa just trying to see if he can max out some of the damage onto Trolley. He's going to have to find a way to fight through the Shield of Venus. It's going to be big damage off the Shield of Venus. Popping Koopa out of that blind. Stun to follow. Has to trick for it. Maybe Koopa turns around. No way. Bubble right now. Koopa does have an escape. Shadow Step. Does not get the step. He has a Cloak of Shadows though. He has a Cloak of Shadows. Smoke Bomb and a Cloak. As long as he can avoid the physical damage of Trolley. No way. Gouge if you have a stun right now. Blind. Trolley has a lay on hands. That's about all he's got. Koopa, if you have yourself a proper go on the man, maybe this way you make a play. Kinder shot. Trying to get the Venoms in there. Mutilates. All the dots are in. Shiv. Oh, and the man does take him out. Well done. Well done. Koopa. Well done. I was thinking it was going to be very, and it was very close. But I was thinking it was going to go towards Paladin for some reason. Koopa does end up slicing him out. Well done, well done. Why is it Warlocks on Blades Edge against me? It is usually Warlocks on Blades Edge, isn't it? It's a very, every time I throw down a Blades Edge because I like the aesthetic of the arena. We almost have a couple of Warlocks in here. I try not to do Blades Edge too much though. Let's be fair. I try to do every other arena besides that. By the way, chat, I know I'm asking it super late. Probably should have asked at the beginning of the stream. But how does my mic sound? Is it better? Is it worse? Is it about the same? Is it quieter than normal? Or is it like roughly about where it's at? Yeah, we're done. Thank you so much, Frisk. I really do appreciate you for getting the group together. I appreciate you for getting the homies in. You guys are wonderful and lovely. It was super fun hanging out with all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. Azrael, you too. Koopa, it was super fun hanging out with you, my guy. Thank you so much for joining. This is all, you guys literally made the duels tonight. You made my night because it started off slow. Let's be fair. This duels started slow. It took us a while to get groups together. And I was like sweating for a second, like, oh no, this is gonna be one of those nights. Like everybody's on, but everybody's busy. They're pushing. They're trying to get the stuff done. Just enjoying Classic, taking a break until 10-1. And I appreciate you guys for joining. I really do. We are gonna try to host these next week as well. We only got what 2 weeks left on 10-1. We are gonna, I guess, keep trying to host these until 10-1 is finally here. Maybe for like last week before 10-1, I might take a break on those, but we'll see. We'll see how we do. I do want to keep doing these though, the best I can. Look, if you need one, definitely. Thank you so much for joining, my guy. Mike sounds good. Thank you so much for letting me know. Appreciate it. That finds out we haven't heard the entire stream kick W. Imagine. To make this 3-team Demon Portal, however, I feel so bad for the police details. So we got in the car. Got in my car after a store robbery that tased me through my front windshield. It's not a real story. He's playing GTA RP server. So this isn't a real story. But it's a real story in the game. Car after a store robbery that tased me through a windshield somehow. Then I resist arrest, go back to the car, run two of them over. They shoot my front tire out and still managed to escape. Jump on the highway, still rent a bike and head into a trail edge. Fully made 6 stops. Well done. Well done. You popped in and said I have so much adrenaline coursing through it. That's what it was. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Man, the second time I'm free duels, maybe next week. Yeah, definitely next week, Botan. Next week we're gonna be doing more of these. Flambella, Koopa, all you boys, you guys are always welcome to join up. Thank you, Kreisberg, for joining. I appreciate you having you here. Afterman too. Also appreciate you having you here, guys. All right, time for pizza. Time for me to take a little bit of a break and get some probably process these duels together, dude. Video editing has been so much easier with the PC, by the way. Oh my god, it is insane. It has actually been insane, chat. It's actually been insane. Are you trying to get closer? Hold on, let me adjust the camera for you. Wait, I can't just further. Hold on, I got you. Perfect. It's gonna be a bit of a delay, Koopa. Perfect. Like, if you say something, you can't see ya. But at least we can see you. Oh wait, you can't see the chat. Oh god. There it is. That's the boy. Am I coming in a swig, gearing up for classes? Go for it, yeah. One thing to do, boys. One thing to do before 10-1, get capped out on honor points. Get capped out on honor points. The new honor gear in next season is better than the current conquest gear. Fill up your characters with full of honor. Be able to buy yourself a full honor set once the next season launches. I'll be very surprised if they reset honor points though. Maybe they will, but I'll be very surprised if they reset it because normally they don't reset honor points. Normally. They may reset them though. But still, fill out on new ones if you can. What are these? I was like, but yeah, definitely get yourself some honor if you can. Full Metal Bat, how you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're doing good, boys. Alrighty, we are done for the night though. Koopa, again, thank you so much. Atho, Christ, thank you so much. Frisky, thank you so much. Nalex, thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Next week, Friday EU duels. Tomorrow, NA duels. Hopefully we'll have chills. Maybe my boy Seawork. Looks like he's feeling a little bit better. Maybe we'll have Chicago and all the regulars. Yeah? Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I'll see all of you boys in the next stream. Alrighty? Alrighty. You guys have a good one. Peace.
Checks me, I cut to the chase. Never second hand, never second hand. make statements. Don't test my patience. Stress my brain. Cut checks me, I cut to the chase.